Yo, what's happening, guys? What's happening? What's going on? We got a hell of a storm coming in. No, Duke. You do not need to be out there in that. No. What in the heck is going on? What is this? Why is this blue? What is going on with this? I don't like that. Is my smoke screen back there? No, yeah, it is. There it is. Gosh, Duke wants to go outside, you guys, and it's storming so fucking bad out there. My God. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead, bud. Storming like a bad bitch. We got tornado warnings and stuff all over the place. We're going to talk about this Lego saga and some other stuff. What's up, B-Thug?
Yeah, what's up? How's things going?
What's going on, baby?
Nothing much. So, question. You're just going to,
Hold on, I got to lock this gate. Hold on.
Just leave them out there. Let the storm take them. Let Duke deal with it. Bye, Duke. Just know that you might be going to the Yellow Brick Road, heading there in the tornado. Just say hello to the witch. I'm joking. But anyway, yeah, the Lego saga is going a little bit crazier. CoffeeZilla dropped a video on it. I watched it on Patreon first, and then I watched it he released it on YouTube, which was pretty interesting. It further convinced me of the incompetence of the entire store brand, from the franchise owner to the person that is basically, renting out the franchise or the franchisee. They look like incompetent morons, every single one of them. Just my stay in the house, Duke. Don't just go outside, Duke. Just hang out in the storm. That shit will be in here in about 2 hours. Oh, the storm? Oh, okay. Hopefully everyone stays safe. But yeah, that's pretty much the situation. It's pretty bad. I watched it. It was a couple of interesting parts to it, and we could go through it. But basically, the key points is that $200,000 is not the case. It's more like $120,000 to $107,000 in Legos. Hey, thank you, Lisa TX, for the $20 super chat. You didn't say anything, but thank you very much. And then also, every time CoffeeZilla did an interview with the CEO seemed to have to retract his earlier statement. For instance, one point he says that there was no U-Haul that was at the place. And then when CoffeeZilla showed, and he said the guy just drove there with a regular car. And when CoffeeZilla showed him a literal photo from the surveillance footage of a U-Haul truck, he suddenly changed up to a whole convoluted story of why that U-Haul truck was there at the store. Then he said he didn't have documentation. And then CoffeeZilla literally read him the name of the company, his company, and the date on it that showed that he had it in 2024 in September. Then he was confronted with...
I have CoffeeZilla's video pulled up.
Yeah, if you want to play it, it's pretty... If you want me to play it and make it because you're watching like the little dogs and shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Little dogs that just,
Lisa, thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate the support.
Let me see.
Thank you also for becoming a new member.
Thank you.
I gotta go let the Discord and other people know we're live. Hold on.
No problem. I'm just gonna share my screen.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
So if you're not familiar with CoffeeZilla, I got my screen. He is a YouTuber that kind of does a lot of in-depth like figure out financial scams, basically Ponzi schemes, cryptocurrency schemes, stuff like that. And he has like a whole team that analyzes everything. So it's pretty crazy. I would smash and grab my stuff back. Well, unfortunately, the issue is, because I'm going to skip a little ahead because it's 50-something minutes, but I don't think we need to do that. But these were the original store owners, the franchisees. Now, to sum it up, let me make it like a little bit of a summary so we don't have to watch all of it. Basically, the situation is that Monsell, or whatever, the person that owned the Legos, went in there with his grandfather's set of Legos. And he said, this is this collection of Legos. My grandfather wants to sell them. Can you buy them? They could not buy them, obviously, because it's worth a lot of money. So they made an agreement, a consignment agreement. And the consignment agreement I read was 65% or 70% would go to the owner of the Legos, and 30% or 35% would go to the franchisees, these people that originally ran the store. Not this is her daughter, I think, but these two, this female and this guy right here. Now, everything was going. She originally advertised the company. I advertised the product, like all these things, on social media at $200,000. Turns out she gets caught. She basically gets caught with CoffeeZilla explaining that they were never worth $200,000, and they were worth maybe $134,000 max. And that actually it was maybe down medium to 107, CoffeeZilla figures out. Now, they advertise on social media because she tipped for that amount of money because she thought that would be like a great advertisement point. It'd be fantastic, and she would be able to pull in traffic on social media. Now, sales started happening, and I think at a certain point, I believe, let me just go to the part. $17,000 goes to the original owner, and I think $24,000. So there's like $24,000 of sales that happen, and 17, I think, goes to the actual owner of the Legos, and the other remaining goes to her. But there's still like $82,000 left of actual product that is going on. So let me just jump a little bit. So.
And minifigs brand. So my name's Matt McNeff. I'm the COO.
So this is the CEO.
No, that's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No, so we have our attorneys have visited. Again. So who's
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Now the CEO is claiming that he has no knowledge originally. And they tried to work it out with the CEO originally, the owners. Now, we're jumping a little ahead. But what happened is the sales occurred. And eventually, this couple here, wanted to move from the United States. I believe because he's an author that writes very radical leftist material. And he thought that the material would not be very well received in the United States. Let's just say that much. And he proceeds to everyone in Illinois is safe. Yeah, hopefully everyone in Illinois is safe. You love that? Yeah, well, that's good. But so they call up the CEO, and he's this guy over here. Where if I could get the photo, the guy with the fucking mustache from the evil guy that has the mustache of the evil guy that ties you up to the railroad. He has this mustache. I don't know why the fuck he has that mustache. He looks like all he needs is a cape and a top hat, and he looks like he's going to kidnap a damsel in distress and tie her up to a train track. But anyway, that's besides the point about his fucking mustache. I mean, or he could put a pair of horns on. He looks like the devil himself. All he needs to do is get a really, really good tan and maybe some horns, and he'll look like Satan himself. But anyway, besides the point of me criticizing his fucking beard, the franchisees, the people we just showed, the female and the guy with the fucking metal sticking out of the side of his head or something like that, comes in and says, hey, we don't want to run the company anymore. This guy says, okay, send someone down. They take over they kind of do a hostile takeover. Originally, they were supposed to make an offer. They would have another franchisee come in, take over. Nope, they just have someone from the company come in and just basically take everything. They don't take a proper inventory. They don't do anything like that. They just ransack it, like kind of just take it over. The owner of the Lego says, hey, where's the rest of my money? You still owe $82,000 of product, like, the sales. Where's the rest of my Legos? The new owner says, I don't know where your Legos are, and I don't know what happened to them. And we only have $2,000 to $5,000 worth of Legos. So what happens next is that they go to an original, they fight, the CEO says, like, we would fight you in court, it would cost you more money. And then eventually what happened is that they go to a YouTuber initially. They get scared off by these guys, the CEO, the original YouTubers, and they go to Reckless Ben. So, ergo, we are going to now talk about, we'll jump now to the situation at head, and we will play this.
Guy who had he had like 200,000.
I'm going to say, like that is not
available for purchase, but stored elsewhere.
Now, one thing related to a podcast last year, he explicitly stated to another podcast.
Now we'll jump to the storage part. Now, they're going to refute and state that they put this stuff in storage originally, and that's maybe where the rest of the Legos are, and they only have some of the Legos, so we'll play this.
Podcaster, the sets were moved off-site for security.
The collection will not be stored on site after hours for security reasons, and after Sunday, the sets will be available for purchase, but stored elsewhere.
Now, one thing that's been a big subject of the bricks and minifigs kind of story is, hey, there are these off-site locations. Can you address what that is? Is that true?
So the off-site location and the letter that that corporate is referring to is the original press release that we released when we were launching the collection. In that press release, because we had previous break-ins, I specifically included the location that after this weekend, those Legos would be stored off-site to deter any future thefts. They were briefly stored off-site after that launch weekend while I bought safes for the back room, and then they were moved back into the store.
Okay, so for most of the time, the sets were in the store after y'all got the safes in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ammon McNeff suspects that a lot of the Legos weren't there that night. And then on the other hand, we just heard from Crystal and Ben Gorman explaining the offsite story, saying that later they no longer use those offsite locations. But what do we really know about the Gormans? They are the former franchise owners after all.
Now, this next part is the CEO is going to basically say that he's basically going to throw dirt in one of the owners' reputation. So you're going to notice this tactic where they throw like something out and see if it catches, and then basically CoffeeZilla explains it away and gets an explanation.
I mean, shouldn't we be suspicious of everyone? They're one of our key suspects. They were there the night we lost Brian's collection. They were the creators of the consignment deal after all. And one group in particular is pointing their finger at them very hard. It's the McNeffs, who say they were behind on payments.
We started getting calls from the landlord letting us know that Crystal was behind on the lease.
Bro, I'm surprised no one actually put a fucking top hat on this guy and a cape yet, to be honest with you, and had him like just tie up the Legos on a train track yet in a thumbnail. That'd be a pretty cool thumbnail, actually.
These payments at the location. We had also gotten a couple of notices from some of our vendor partners that bills had not been paid by the store. And so we felt pretty strongly that there was going to be a risk of her just, like attempting to file bankruptcy, doing some of these other types of things, which we've had franchisees do in the past, and that's problematic. So that's why we sent him up there to take some video footage. So we needed to just be prepared if we need to do a hostile takeover, which, can happen in franchising, where a franchise owner just, kind of tries to steal inventory and do some different things that way.
Okay, so Bricks and Minifig's story is that they were worried about the Gormans skipping town, so they sent Brandon Best as a secret shopper on October 24, 2024. This is weeks before the takeover. Brandon takes a video of the store condition in preparation.
Now, notice that there's...
Super fast.
Okay, I'll slow it down. All right. So notice that there's like actual Legos on there. And I have a question for you, Queen. Queen, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, have you seen the CEO's mustache?
Yeah, looks like Ryan Upchurch's porn stash.
No, I think it. You know what it reminds me of?
I don't know what.
It reminds me of this.
Of what? Oh,
I'm gonna put it on the screen. This.
Huh?
He has the same mustache. He has the same mustache. That's what I mean. Like, he has the same mustache as this like villain that ties people to the trades, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it does look like that for sure.
I mean, all he's missing is a cape and a fucking top hat, and boom, we got him. We just replaced this with a fucking Lego set, and we got the whole thing. Jesus Christ. Who told this guy it would be a good idea to get that type of mustache, by the way? You know what I mean? That's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, let me just go back to the video. I just wanted to show that to you, Quinn. I thought it would be funny, you know?
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
She's distracted because she's dealing with Duke. Duke with this old...
I got him in here.
Oh, it's a storm?
Yeah, we're having a hell of a storm, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully everything goes well for you.
Yeah, so that way if it shuts off, you're still playing it. So if I disappear, that's fine.
Yeah, if you disappear for a very long time, we'll just know.
Well, I can come back on my phone. I got it half-ass charged, so.
Oh, I would just keep it charged. You know what I mean?
I got it on the charger now. I'm trying to do all my shit while you're going through this right now.
Try to be like, you know, me with a fully charged phone and not you.
I'm trying to get my sodas in the fucking fridge so they can get cold before if it shuts off. I got cold sodas and I got the dog's water. I got extra jug of water. I got shit I gotta do. So go on, carry on. Don't worry about me. Go on. I ain't got time.
Don't be the typical.
Go on and just play it. I ain't got time.
Preparation for this handover. But at this point, Brandon does not announce himself to Crystal Gorman. Later, though, on November 14th, once again, the same concern about the Gorman stealing or theft was expressed by the McNeffs.
Brandon was trying to make sure that they weren't taking things from the store, and so he was kind of trying to make sure that he wasn't putting things, you know, like hiding things in the back, and that and while he was watching that, trying to make sure Ben wasn't grabbing stuff from the store and moving it or doing anything along those lines, because he just...
Now, this is going to be very important soon.
It's got a weird feeling about the whole transition.
She took at least one, if not more than one, cartfuls of things out to her car with her coat draped over it.
So yeah, the McNeffs say, look, they don't trust the Gormans. And they explained it, you know, even further. They said, hey, there's some issues in her past.
She apparently has a retail theft and other criminal arrests on her record. That we were not aware of.
When was that?
I don't know.
See, you'll notice that they'll say a statement like that, and then they'll be like, I don't know. And then you're going to hear a response from her about how long ago was this.
This has been brought out by several people online now.
Now, look, that's a huge accusation to bring up. And so obviously I wanted to talk to them.
Imagine being a $400 million corporation, market cap corporation, and you're getting your information based upon fucking YouTube videos. Isn't that kind of nuts?
The Gormans about it. They're like, she has a history of some type of burglary, theft.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, that's what they're
saying.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yes.
Well,
you know about this.
Explain.
Yeah. When I was 19 years old.
How long ago is that?
I am 45 now. So this was in 1999. This, something that happened 25 years ago, has no reflection and no bearing on what happened in the last 2 years, my management of the store, what happened the night corporate seized the store. It is another deflection, and it infuriates me. You're going to try to publicly embarrass and shame me for somebody that was manipulated by local police departments when she was pregnant and 19 years old. Fuck you. That's my response to that. I am so sorry. You're going to have to blur and cut a lot of this, but that pisses me off. I own what I have done. I own the mistakes that I have made. You cannot intimidate and bully me into backing down when I know that legally and morally I am in the right and I have the evidence to back it up.
Wow. This is getting kind of nasty and personal at this point. And I just wanted to give people kind of their side. But at every turn, I hope you understand, I'm getting contradictory stories, down to if the McNeffs knew about her history in the first place.
Like, they're bringing up something that I told them about.
Wait. You told them?
Told them. They asked me.
They said they had no idea. They said if we knew, we would have never hired her.
Because we would not have hired her had we known this.
I told them I had a record from when I was 18 There was a family issue.
You'll notice that as a theme where he basically makes a statement, says he says a lie, and then proceeds to, when he's confronted that he lied, make up a whole new bullshit story. I call it the BJ effect, basically, where you're basically confronted with the truth and then you make up a new lie, hoping that everyone has short-term goldfish fucking memories that they'll instantly forget about what happened 30 seconds ago. But luckily for human evolution, we're not all fucking goldfishes, and we don't have the memory of a goldfish. So we remember what he said 30 seconds ago, and we can call him out as a liar. That cattail is taking me out. Yeah. Wait a minute, there's a cattail? Oh my God. The BJ effect.
That and didn't go into all of the details, but they were like, that's so long ago, we're going to hire you based on who you are now.
Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. You guys can make up your own.
Prove that the Gormans are lying. And then you guys are telling me we 100% have possession of photos that prove this side's lying. Who's going to drop the photos first? I mean, I feel like someone just has to.
Brian's collection that was in that store spreadsheet was in Salem store the night of November 14th. Then you have corporate side. They say whatever was left that night was maybe $2,000 to $5,000 of Legos. The rest was either stolen by thieves, the Gormans, or held off site. It was not in that store. And on both sides, there's a lot to lose here, right? You've got the Gormans, who basically have been insinuated to have been stealing. And for Josh and Brandon, too, the new franchise owners, there's a lot on the line. I reached out to Josh, and he told me, I think her pictures would only show a few sets and minifigs. I replied, so if I can prove that the Lego sets were in the store, that will prove Brandon was lying. Josh replies, if it shows something different, then yes, I will eat my words. So this.
Now, if you don't know, Josh is the bald-headed crazy guy that keeps on calling the police and making shit up. And he's a piece of shit. So I'm not going to be holding my breath for him eating his words or anything like that, since he's a known liar and a garbage human being.
Stakes have been established. And let's see the evidence, starting with Matt McNeff. First, he showed me the video, October 24, 2024, for a baseline of how the store looked.
So this is the Salem Kaiser location, is that correct?
Salem Kaiser location, yes.
So is it fair to say I'm seeing quite a few Legos here? I mean, I'm seeing a store of Legos. You'd agree?
There's a good amount of Lego on hand. This isn't what I would say is a well-stocked bricks and minifigs, but it's not terrible. It's I would say a little below average as far as overall stock. So now let's go to November 14th. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So November 14th, when Brandon was in there helping.
Wait, this is the day. This is like the big day.
This is the day.
Hold on. I got to prep myself emotionally for this.
Okay.
This is a big deal. This is deep.
And
we don't know where the Legos are after this moment.
We don't know where the Legos are after this moment. And I want to point out again that we've had this for a while. We haven't this is the first time we've shown this publicly. We've been waiting for our attorneys to give us the approval to say, hey, this is okay now to share in this capacity. So we'll go through these pictures. This is what Josh saw, or not Josh, sorry, Brandon saw. He took pictures of everything in the store, all the inventory in the store. This is what the shelves look like compared to what you just saw a moment ago.
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot less. Just to state the obvious, go back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like
Bricks and Minifigs basically carries new stock and also like discontinued Legos type of deal. Like they buy Legos and sell Legos basically. There's some sort of big hobby into it. So they sell new stuff and they sell old stuff. So it's kind of like that. It's a $400 million business franchise. They have multiple stores under that name. And basically, I guess there's a lot of people are into Legos. Not my cup of tea.
Way less.
So yeah, the pictures I was being shown on November 14th, those shelves looked emptier than they did on the day of October 24th. But to be fair to the Gormans, they addressed the empty shelves themselves.
As we get to the very end of this video in particular, right here, you'll see that empty space right here. So this is the retired and certified set section that we have to keep separate from the new in box current sets being sold by Lego. all those empty spaces up there were the sets that we had on display during the day from Brian's collection that every night when the store closed, we pulled off and put back into the safe and then put back out in the morning.
So when they say, see, there's empty space on the shelves, yeah, because we put them in safes at night to keep them safe.
Because we have giant windows.
Yeah, it's an explanation.
Which would make sense if you have almost $100,000 of product that you don't want someone to just crash their car through the door and then basically grab all that money worth of stuff. But another thing I like to point out is isn't it kind of weird for a corporation to have a kind of like a secret person spy in the store days before taking it over? You know what I mean? Like just before you take it over, you send someone secretly in the store to do a recording of what's like, just walk around the store and spy on the store before you do a hostile takeover, which is kind of sketchy to begin with if you think about it, because I don't know if I've ever seen that before done by a franchise company. You know, have a guy that is associated with your company come in, take over the store, say they're going to call the police to get you out of the property, and have someone secretly go in like that. To me, this seems like not how a business would run regularly. It just seems odd. But I don't know. You know what I mean? That does not seem like a normal business situation to me, but that's just my opinion.
That kind of makes sense given the history of burglary. Now, of course, this is something I had to ask the McNeffs about.
Is this a case of, did y'all see Star Wars sets in the back? Did y'all not see the Star Wars sets in the back? Did he take, not in the back, but specifically in a safe? Like there were a bunch of Star Wars sets in a safe. Did Brandon see those? Has there been talk of those? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. My understanding is that he took pictures of everything, and all those photos I showed you of the Star Wars were all the photos, or was literally all the Star Wars inventory in the store.
Yeah, the McNeffs say all of the photos should be with Brandon of all the Star Wars items. And to be fair to them, they showed me a lot more pictures and even showed me a spreadsheet of all the Star Wars sets in the store the night Brandon took it over. And it valued to about like $5,000 to $10,000 or so. But then I had to ask.
Oh, sorry, here's another kind of set.
Okay.
Do you think y'all have all of these?
Very likely.
Okay.
Again, I'd be surprised if we didn't.
But then I couldn't help myself. I started to bring up some of Crystal's photos to see if they matched up.
Have you?
I'm muted. I'm sorry. I was muting myself, and apparently I did not fucking unmute myself the entire time.
Oh, okay. I thought it was me, so I just dropped down and came back.
That was me. I muted myself. I did a queen.
I was gonna say I dropped and came back. I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
I was saying, okay, I'll repeat myself because I thought I was pretty clever in stating this, but you're going to hear that he's going to be like, he's taken, these are the company's pictures and these are the company's records. And he said he would be pretty surprised if these Legos with these numbers under here that match them are not in his records now. Okay. So we're going to listen to that.
You seen this before?
Not that I recall.
So do you see that?
Yep.
So do you see it's in like some kind of like a safe thing?
It's in a safe, which they told about how they put the Legos in the safe.
I don't know if you can see the sides there.
Looks like a bookshelf to me, but sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So I think the important thing is making sure that all of these are in the inventory format.
This motherfucker just said this looks like a bookshelf. What, a prison bookshelf? I mean, okay.
No.
Sure. That's good.
75041.
Yep. Vulture Droid.
75169.
169 I'm not seeing. So there may
So he's missing one from his like great records he's keeping.
be okay. So there's one that is not on our list.
Let's try this. 10240.
Okay, nope, not seeing that one either.
What about 9493?
3. I don't see that one either. So maybe those were locked at the time and Brandon did not get those pictures.
All right, that's kind of a problem because the Gormans had over 200 photos of this store. I definitely knew looking at these photos, there's a lot more Legos in the Gormans photos, by quite a lot that Brandon's photos just didn't show. But corporate.
Also, another thing I would point out is that how did he get into the safe? Like, you have a safe, you would say, hey, can I have the code to the safe? And probably my assumption is the safe was open at the time. And if it was closed, and let's say the franchisees left, then why did he never ask for the code so he can open it up? So my assumption is the safe was open, right? And the stuff's in there, and suddenly, magically, this stuff disappears. So, and there's no mention of the safe, which is very odd from the corporation.
Didn't really see it that way.
But still, in the grand scheme of things, we're not talking, again, 10 times the amount of sets here.
I don't know. I haven't shown all the photos yet. I don't know exactly how much.
If there's a calculable figure that we can look at and say, great, this is what was there, I promise you it's not $100,000 worth of Lego.
Now, this is how incompetent this fucking idiot is. Okay. Your business is based upon trust. That you're going to give people a fair evaluation for their Legos, or you're going to do a consignment where they trust their valuable merchandise with you, and that you sell it for a premium so that you both can profit from it. How is this going to be looking good for your business if you can't keep any books, you can't have any idea of the inventory, and you're basically, if you lose the guy's inventory, if you lose the property, you're going to be 2 years later saying, hey, I have no idea, but we're gonna figure it out. Maybe you'll get some of your money back, and if not, we'll just fight you in court. Like, if this guy had if any of these people had a brain, they'd be like, okay, let's just pay this guy the fucking money and not destroy our reputations. People, like, what the fuck are we doing? And then if we believe that the store owners, original owners, robbed the shit, we grab the proof and we sue the fuck out of them. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you stated that you were going to take over the consignment and that you're going to take over the liabilities. And just because you didn't sign the contract does not mean that you don't take over the liabilities of the business, which is the consignment. It was up to you to basically compensate those people. At the end of the day, all you guys have done is basically stonewalled a family out of their property and then sue them because they're currently suing the original owners of the Legos in a bullshit Rico. I think it's for $1 million or something, or some shit like that. I don't even know. So it's like, who would want to ever do business with you ever again? Why would Lego? I mean, Lego should just fucking X their fucking contract with you people because you're bungling idiots. Your stores can't fucking appraise anything. Your stores have horrible merchandise. You treat your franchisees like pieces of shit. Like, you treat your franchisees worse than the Subway's franchisees. At least they don't like do hostile takeovers and kick them out of their own place. And believe it or not, Subway franchisees get treated like absolute dog shit by Subway.
And so where's the rest of it? You got me. I don't know.
Maybe I'm a little too in my head about this U-Haul story. You don't think it could have been some U-Haul thing? There's no way.
Oh, yeah. Have we talked about the U-Haul yet? We gotta talk about the U-Haul for a second. This is another one of those things that was like really disputed between the two parties. Was this U-Haul that supposedly was driven up to the store the night of the takeover?
So when Brandon came to the store that night, he was driving a U-Haul truck.
Now, in typical fashion, this was immediately disputed.
Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to
Now, remember what he says. I want you to remember because, surprise, surprise, he lied.
To get the keys from Crystal. He was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
It wasn't until after he told me he was taking the keys and locking me out that I really kind of paid attention to the fact that he had a large, not the small, the large U-Haul truck.
So yeah, I just kept hearing about this U-Haul truck. Now, why is it significant, U-Haul or not? Well, one, a U-Haul truck can fit a lot of Legos, but the big reason it mattered to me was because I was actually called by an ex-employee of the Bricks and Minifix store in Eugene, Oregon. Remember, that's the one that Brandon and Josh owned. And he told me something very interesting.
I'm a former employee, started in 2024, and I was working under the old manager, Brian, and he sold the store to Brandon, Best, and Josh.
What store was this? Bricks and Minifigs where? Okay, now what did you see that made you want to talk to me?
I saw Reckless Ben's YouTube video about the Salem store closing down because when I was talking to my coworker.
And I'm going to say this. Whenever someone tells me they've seen a YouTube video and comes up to give confidential information, I always look at them like sketchy a little bit ever since the whole fucking Kylie Rodney thing with that truck driver, like that repair truck guy that just basically so adventurous and with purpose and just ran up. There are people that will, you know, just lie so that they could be in a video. So I always look at them like sideways, to be honest with you.
About the situation of Salem, and we were told through other employees that it was just a bad area to work in. It was like,
yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns.
But after seeing the video of Reckless Ben,
so Wood Drake says, I'm tracking this right. The CEO is suing the owners that wore glasses and hat Ben, or he's, I believe the Rico, let me just look it up. I know Reckless Ben's being sued. A bunch of his friends are being sued. I know the original store's owners are being sued. And I believe the actual Mansell's are being sued, the owners of the Legos. I'll play this and just look this up real quick.
and he exposed them, and it makes a lot more sense with what we dealt with Brandon and Josh. Like, oh, Crystal stole Lego sets and bolted out of the country.
Who says that?
Brandon Best told us. When he was jumping off all the Lego sets to us that night. He used, like, there was a bunch of used Lego sets that set were like saran wrap. They had Star Wars City. They just a lot of stuff. It was like a medium-sized U-Haul truck.
Wait. They brought a U-Haul truck.
They brought a U-Haul truck. So the people being sued are the McNeffs. Let me see. Actually, wait. So Reckless Ben, Brian Mansell, which is the son of the father who owned the business, the Legos, and individual Victor Guyan, and Doe's 1 through 5. I believe also the store owners are being sued, but I don't see them on this Rico, verified complaint Rico. So yes, they're also being sued. So imagine you leave your Legos to be sold for consignment. You don't get them back for 2 years. You ask for help, and now you're getting sued in a countersuit in a Rico, being claimed that you're part of a criminal enterprise to get your Legos back. That's amazing. So the people that steal your Legos, steal tens of thousands of dollars from you, when you put up a stink about it, sue you and claim that you're the criminals and you're part of our Rico. Leave it to this fucking company. I swear to God, it's kind of comical if you think about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, Drake.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Wild ass shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, from Salem to Eugene.
And to Eugene, and it had a bunch of Star Wars sets on it?
Yeah, Star Wars sets and everything. A bunch of used stuff too.
Wait, when and was this when they took over the store from Crystal?
I believe so, yes. Yes, because he said that Crystal stole Legos and left the country.
While he has a U-Haul of Legos?
Yeah.
Interesting. Weird.
So, and he he's like, we're just going to hold on to this stuff until corporate tells us where we have to distribute it. And we're like, oh, well, it'd make more sense if we could take it because we're kind of struggling with, the product to put on the shelves.
Oh my gosh. We really got to find out. Was there a U-Haul that night or not? Because everybody's disagreeing about it. This Eugene, Oregon guy says, oh yeah, a U-Haul showed up with Star Wars sets in it. Brandon was talking about the Salem store. You've got Matt McNeff saying there was no U-Haul there. It was a rental car. You've got Crystal saying, yeah, I thought it was really weird. There was a U-Haul truck there. So I told the McNeffs, I really got to find out what the truth is here.
If you know anything about it, let me know, because that's just something I heard.
I do, and it has nothing to do with the Salem store. Well, at least not the Salem store in the way that it is there. Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to get the keys from Crystal, he was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
So when there was the handoff, there wasn't a U-Haul; it was a rental car.
Correct. He was there in a rental car.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think any of the, like, if you were to look at the footage, the rain cameras, all that stuff, you won't see a U-Haul sitting anywhere in the parking lot.
Surprise, surprise. He looks at the surveillance footage, and I'm not going to spoil it, but surprise, surprise.
So after hearing all of this, I realized, look, I just got to find the evidence. So I start sifting through these photos I have, right? I realize I have a parking lot photo. I check it. No U-Haul, just a red truck out there. I check another photo where you can see the window, but the problem is it's night outside, so you can't see. And so I'm looking at everything I can, and there's just nothing, I have this alternate angle. I'm looking at that, and then, wait a minute.
What's that? Does that look like a U-Haul? The motherfucker. He just caught this guy in another lie. I mean, like, are you serious? Like, you just there's no U-Haul. He had a rental car. There was no U-Haul at all. And then suddenly there's a motherfucking U-Haul right there. Like, this guy lies. So first he lies about the criminal history. He's like, oh, well, she has a history of,
Well, they're passing the buck off. Just here, I didn't do it. This person did it. I didn't move it. They moved it. It was moved before I got there.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. And now, now he's going to get confronted with the picture.
So well, yeah, I was just saying, CoffeeZilla's getting to the fucking bottom of it.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that photo. Bring up the brightness of this photo a little bit, and
voila, there's the U-Haul.
There's a U-Haul.
God, he's a fucking idiot for lying like that.
And watch what he's... Listen to this fucking story this guy gives, which is kind of crazy.
Haul in the parking lot right outside of the store the night of November 14th, 2024. This is something that Matt said he had seen footage of, and it couldn't be true.
And again, I believe I have seen footage from that night that shows clearly out into the parking lot, and there's no U-Haul.
After seeing this, I said, I really have to make a call. And that's when the story changed.
So last night, I talked with Matt McNeff. I brought up this question of the U-Haul. He told me emphatically there was no U-Haul. Y'all came to me this morning. You said, hey, we looked into it. There actually was a U-Haul there that night. Can you clear up what that's about?
So there's actually two different things that are going on here, just to help you understand. And I don't know if you want this particularly not on the record, but we do know of a disgruntled former employee that worked at another location that back on the 24th of October, there was a U-Haul that went to a storage unit in Salem for another previous franchisee, for a different situation that we had just, gone through some things, and he had a previously, hey, I have some inventory that I didn't turn over that I was supposed to. It's at this storage location. You guys can come pick it up. And so Brandon was sent on that day to pick up with a U-Haul inventory that then he moved down, but that was October 24th.
So when we're talking about this ex-employee, you're saying they are conflating the October 24th event of the U-Haul coming up to Eugene with Legos with sometime after November 14th, after that.
I mean, this employee, you got a lot of very disgruntled employees for this small little company here. It seems
for sure.
Seems like you treat people like pieces of shit.
Or takeover. Is that correct? Am I under?
Look how he looks down like he's guilty as hell.
Right, and he is. He knows he is. That's how Julie looked in court.
That was Julie. Yeah. That is like how Julie looks like when she's fucking guilty or something. They just look down like, I don't want to look at you. I'm too embarrassed of this fucking lie here. Like, he needs to like twiddle his fucking mustache while he lies to us like a fucking cartoon villain at this point. This is crazy.
Understanding that?
Yes.
So this is now kind of a strange story. Corporate is saying there was a U-Haul at the Eugene store dropping off Lego, but that was from a different night, different collection. The CEO says Brandon showed up to Salem on October 24th for his secret shopper job with Crystal. And separately, he also was getting a different collection of Legos that also included Star Wars. And that's what he brought to the Eugene store, and the former employee is remembering. Then,
I mean, magically, there's just all this Star Wars stuff that's just in this truck that he's denied that he went there with a U-Haul truck originally, but suddenly he did have a U-Haul truck full of Legos. But it wasn't the Legos that were worth like $80,000. It was another set of Legos. Okay, I'm following you.
Weeks later, on November 14th, Brandon supposedly shows up again with a U-Haul, but the reason isn't for hauling Legos.
Brandon flew in to Eugene that night. At midnight. So flew from Utah on the 13th, but landed in Oregon on like midnight of the 14th. Went and got a rental truck, and then went and stayed at a trailer that had previously been moved up there in anticipation, meaning a camper trailer, in anticipation of the potential hostile takeover previously.
Is that why he had?
Did he just say that? What? I mean, listen.
For trailer previously been moved up there in anticipation, meaning a camper trailer, in anticipation of the potential hostile takeover previously.
Is that why?
The potential hostile And by the way, Brandon seems to be working as your company and not as a separate franchisee. Because my understanding is that he owns like a bunch of 2 stores, right? And he's a franchisee, but he's working for your company, including Josh. Josh admitted to the police that he actually works with corporate. So by you taking over this franchise, this store as a corporation, it makes the corporation liable for all the bills from that store. Now we know why the CEO is really focused on protecting Josh and everything. Also, Josh, the bald-headed guy, and the CEO, the guy with the villain mustache, they're Mormons, and they've been, there's a newspaper article out there that they used to go out and try to convert people to Mormonism. And they were actually in the newspaper article. So they've been friends for like 20 years, too. So this relationship between Brandon and Josh and CEO, the McNeffs, are pretty close, to say the least. And I wonder why they're covering up for each other.
He had a U-Haul. Is that the reason he had a U-Haul, was for this camper, or what's going on with the?
Yes. So then what happens is he takes his rental vehicle truck and he tries to connect the trailer, the camping trailer, to that truck, and it's not rated for that particular weight. And he realized, oh crap. He called around and found that.
I just need to read this line from Lydia. Hostile takeover of a Lego store. This is why the aliens won't talk to us. They think we're all nuts. That is very fucking true.
U-Haul had a rating for one of their box trucks, and so he grabbed that, went and got it at 10 a.m. on the 14th, and so he then went and hooked that trailer up to the camping trailer to a U-Haul, drove that trailer down to another location where he could set up the camping trailer in Salem, dropped off the camper trailer, and then he arrived in a U-Haul to the Salem store. And then went in, said hi to Crystal, and then as she was leaving, the door shuts, and so he locks it, calls the locksmith, takes him a while to...
It says on the bottom, sorry about all the cuts, but the full explanation is long. Yeah, when you usually bullshit people, you do a gish gallop of a bunch of useless bullshit to not actually get to the point.
To finish up the changing of the locks. Brandon at this point is pretty exhausted, so and he has an hour drive back to Eugene to drop off the rental truck. So he drops it off at midnight or 1 o'clock, something like that. Grabs the rental truck and then heads back up to the camper trailer in Salem, and then probably gets in at around 2 or 3 in the morning. Spends a couple of, that's a little bit of sleep before he has to head back to the store at 9 a.m. before the other employees get there. The timeline that is trying to be portrayed just makes absolutely zero sense.
Okay, so...
And that made sense? That timeline that you just gave us made fucking sense? Okay. That did not make any sense. That was the most convoluted, confusing fucking timeline you just gave us. I'm confused. I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
I asked, obviously, for documentation of all of this from Brandon. And here's what I got. First, the U-Haul contract on November 14th. This checks out what we already know. Then I got sent a photo, the last one Brandon took in the Salem store, dated 9:44 p.m., where you can see what looks like the inside of a bird cage that the Gormans had. And lastly, I was sent a photo Brandon took of the mileage in the U-Haul as he dropped it back off at the rental place on November 15th, 12:41 a.m. Now, the time gap there is about 3 hours between the last photo in Salem to dropping the U-Haul off, which is a bit of a problem for our timeline.
Yeah, it took like 4 hours. I worked till like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I gotta get up early for my other job.
You moved 4 hours of Legos out of this truck.
Yeah.
All right. So as weird as this U-Haul thing is, the timeline just doesn't fit, to be honest. If it took 4 hours to unload, you can't also drive to another city, load and unload and drop off the U-Haul in that time. But still, even if this is true, it's pretty weird. And it's one of the most bizarre stories I've ever heard, to have a U-Haul thing back to back. One of the times you're picking up Legos, the other time you're not, you're taking a camper. Nevertheless, without more proof, we kind of have to move on to another theory of how to find these missing Lego. This time, let's take the photographs that we have and reconstruct what was in the night on November 14th. Remember, that's the moment we lost the Lego. And this time, we're going to combine it with two more things. First, from corporate, I got the point of sale records from the Salem store from 2023 to 2024. And secondly, from Crystal Gorman, I got her internal records of Brian's inventory of what was sold or not in order to pay him and keep track of prices. Now, before we piece things together, I need to address something. At the beginning of this story, you saw the social post saying this collection was worth $200,000. That's what everyone knows this story as, the $200,000 Lego collection. But sadly, that post was entirely wrong. In Crystal Gorman's inventory, which has a high and low estimate value of these various Lego items, the real estimated value is about $107,000. They give high estimates and low estimates, but that's right there in the middle. And for simplicity, I'll just be using averages and estimates here, but understand that, these numbers are not firm, given that they're unsold Legos. It's just rough possibilities. But the point is, it's worth nowhere near $200,000. And Reckless Ben, the one who made the original video covering this, said that surprised him.
Yeah, this entire time, literally every single person's been telling me there were $200,000. Like, that's how much, you could sell all these sets for.
My original assessment of about $200,000 was going up to his father's house and looking in 3 different rooms with all the sets. It was before I'd actually gone through and had set numbers and done an actual evaluation. I looked at it and went based on as things progressed and as I started to delve more into the actual inventory and evaluating it, that number changed. But we put out the press release well in advance of the event itself. So that press release went out before I had those full numbers. So we went, this is a nice even number.
And why did you not tell Reckless Ben that, by the way? I mean, none of you people decided to tell him, hey, it's not $200,000. It's like $107,000. You know what I mean? Because you put Reckless Ben, and I'm going to say that I'm going to shit on these
they
owners.
put him in a real fucking shitty position.
And you're going to hear about the layovers soon, which is some horrible business practices from these people. So, I mean, like, we're not only at the shitting on the CEO and the company, we're going to shit on these people too, because these people, they put Reckless Ben in a very bad situation because he went up to the CEO and says, where's the $200,000? Now, maybe if he would have went in there with the proof and $107,000, there might have not been this huge type of situation. There might have been some sort of negotiation done. But think about it this way in the point of view of the CEO. $200,000 is not anywhere near the worth of these items. And now they're $200,000 when it was originally $107,000. And they put Ben in this fucking really bad situation where he's got misinformation. No one tells him this for fucking years. For a year. It's fucking ridiculous. Make sure to hit the like button, by the way. I have a question for you, Queen. I have an important question for you. I think Queen's getting multi.
Yes.
What do you think of these pointy things on his fucking head? Like, don't you think that's terrible to sleep in? What the hell is that?
What is it?
These pointy things in his fucking eyebrows that he's got like these horns. Do you see that?
Yeah, those are piercings. They're dermals. So there's a little slice in the skin and they stick the thing in there and then they screw those onto it. It's in his skin. It's called a dermal.
But why would he get that?
A lot of people have them. A lot of women have them in their chest.
Oh, okay.
Like it almost looks like it's a piercing. It's like like diamonds. It almost looks like women that get it in their chest looks like they're wearing a diamond necklace with no necklace.
Oh, great. That's wonderful. Oh, that just makes me like, oh, that's terrible.
Will grab attention and bring people into the store. So we went with that.
And yeah, still, I mean, to believe that is accurate at the high end. Like it was one of those things where when she was looking through and going, well, it says this and it says this, like you don't think even at the high end?
You haven't actually seen the spreadsheet.
No, I haven't.
So you haven't seen, so you're a great partner, guy. You haven't even looked at the financials. Too busy writing your fucking...
No idea, and then lied to him.
Because
it's the high end, and we just left it like that.
Yeah, we just left it like that. Lied to this YouTuber, had him basically put his reputation out there to say it's $200,000, and then proceed to put him into a situation where now he's being sued in a fucking Rico, where he's being sued for $1 million because we just didn't decide to give him all the information while we just partied up in fucking Europe and write my shitty books about how terrible politics are, the right.
You might want to cut that part out because he hasn't actually seen the inventory sheet.
The spreadsheet says about from between 85,000 to 120 something thousand. In the midpoint, about 107 or something like that of what was inventory. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this has been a really big point of misinformation to clear up, because if we're ever going to find the missing Lego, we need to start with the right number, the right value. It's about $107,000. Now, between 2023 and 2024, the Gormans record sales of about $24,000 of Brian's collection in their inventory tracking list. And of those sales, Brian was entitled to about 65 to 70% of it. He was paid $17,000.
So $24,000 of sales, $17,000. So about 24 minus the 107.
Which roughly tracks with that. Which means on November 14th, the big night, the remaining amount of Brian's collection that should have been in there is about $82,000. Now, it doesn't take a genius to realize this is a very different number than corporate provided, who found only $2,000 to $5,000 of it linked to Brian. And later they said they only found $13,000 to $15,000 in total Lego Star Wars.
So you're talking maybe $11,000 to $15,000 total Star Wars, and that's all Star Wars inventory in the whole store.
So that's corporate side of the story, but I didn't want to take their word for it. So I went through Crystal's photos myself, which she shared with me. and hired people to go through and hand tag the Star Wars Legos that were in these photos. We looked through over 200 plus photos, multiple videos, and matched what we saw with Brian's collection.
By the way, this video probably took him a lot of work. He does have a Patreon. You can look him up on CoffeeZilla on Patreon. You can join. I'm actually part of it. I joined the Patreon. So if you are interested in this type of work or something like that, where it talks about financial crimes and he goes into details. He's also currently being sued by a sleazebag YouTuber named Logan Paul. You could join up. I think it's like $5 or something like that. And what he does is he has the videos out earlier than the YouTube videos. So I figure I'll just advertise it and just tell people about it, you know, if they're interested in that, if they want to look at that, you know. So just up to you if you want to, guys.
In the end, I ended up with about $21,000 of Legos, matching Brian's collection that can be proven.
Yep.
$200,000 turned into being what? $20,000 worth of Legos. That's it.
Well, what happens is that originally it was 107. They sold $24,000 of Legos. It eventually goes down to $82,000, and then they started comparing all the photos that were taken in the store. And now
$1,000 of Legos, matching Brian's.
So now they've got the photos matching to only find that there was $21,000 worth of Legos with the photos that they took so far. So there's a missing $61,000 of Legos so far.
I ended up with about $21,000 of Legos, matching Brian's collection that can be proven to be in the store on the night of November 14th. Now, to state the obvious, that's about 3 to 5 times what corporate estimated, at least on their press release. Now, yes, there are inherent errors in these estimates. Maybe we picked up some Lego that matched Brian's collection, but wasn't Brian's. But even though this is a bigger number than corporate said, I have to admit, even with pretty generous assumptions being made, there's still a huge gap of about $61,000 here that I just couldn't find. But then I learned Brian had made a special side deal with M&R Productions, who had recently purchased some Legos from him. And this is where it starts to get messy. So these are the pictures that M&R Productions sent me, looking at the Lego that Brian sold him. This was stuff reportedly in storage, and it's interesting because of an early inventory list, which had a column called Location that Crystal used. And it listed a lot of the Star Wars items as being located in what they called storage. Now, previously, I was told that all of the stuff in storage was put back in the store, but there's a bunch that's on this list that I can't find in the store that seem to appear in these pictures. Now, I've been assured, by the way.
Thank you for the follow, by the way, on our Twitch side. By the way, we have a Twitch going. We have a Rumble. And we'll be on Kick soon. You know, we got to have to be on the multiple platforms that, you know, just in case we get hit by the YouTube gods. We will, you know, you don't know. But Q Mello, thank you for the follow.
That most of these Legos were not part of the inventory spreadsheet. They were never given to Bricks and Minifigs. This is a separate part of the collection. But I did a check.
Yeah, the Montgomery case got, I think the murder charge.
Montgomery's, yeah, it was overturned.
Yeah, just the murder part. I think he's still doing 41 years, but they're going to retry him for that part.
Yeah, yeah, we're on Twitch right now too. So we're dual streaming with YouTube. There's Twitch and YouTube. We're on both.
Yeah, we're building up the Twitch and the YouTube and all that stuff. You know how it is.
Absolutely.
And 100%.
You know, so, and we'll probably figure something out with Kick. We'll see what happens there.
Of the items that match the Brian collection inventory just so happen to be listed with a location of storage. So this starts to make things incredibly fuzzy, and I'm inclined to believe that a lot of these are part of that same inventory list. Now, if we take that value of the side deal, that's about $10,000 to $20,000 that's not actually missing. Now, it was at this point I started looking more at the point of sales records. I realized maybe we could find some of this missing Lego there too. So this is from the Salem internal store records. Like, I guess this is what is entered when someone does a sale. And it's everything from September 2023 to November 2024 of Star Wars anything. And by the way, before we continue, yes, this was all a lot of work. If you want to, please support us on Patreon.
That's his Patreon. If you wanted to support him, you know, you can join there.
That's how this show gets made. But anyways, according to those records, about $51,000 in sales went through during this time period in a way that matched Brian Mansell's collection. Now, that really worried me because Crystal's inventory list showed only $24,000 in sales for Brian, and Brian was only paid for that amount. But suddenly, I remembered back to a time when I spoke to Crystal, and I asked how much was sold prior to the takeover.
Which is something similar from what you told me, Crystal.
Yeah.
You told me, hey, it was about 50-something thousand.
Yeah.
But Brian was only paid 17,000.
Okay.
And it should have been about double that. And I'm just trying to make sense of that, given that everyone's accusing each other of.
I hate this lady. I mean, like, I'm just gonna be clear. I hate this couple. Originally, I was like neutral, but I really hate this couple because you trust these people, these bungling morons, with your product, and they're just like they can't keep any counting, and because they're incompetents. I mean, it all really stems from these two idiots, and then like these two bumbling morons, her and her husband, handled this business terribly. And if they didn't handle this business terribly, probably they wouldn't have an issue with the CEO, and they wouldn't have handled their business terribly. And everyone just screwed up completely and utterly. And I just didn't get, I think the original store owner and the CEO are both bungling morons. And I would say never do business with this company. This company can't even keep proper books and bookkeeping. Like, who would ever do business with them? And instead of like fixing the problem, she runs to fucking Europe with her husband and writes shitty books.
That right now, you understand?
I mean, without seeing any of those records, without seeing those individual tickets, I can't answer that.
Thank you, Halloween baby, for 3 months.
This is kind of a problem. The math ain't math in here. 65 to 70% of 50,000 is almost double what we believe Brian was paid. And digging into the details, it turns out a lot of these sales come from what Crystal's spreadsheet actually categorizes as layaways, meaning they were marked as having been sold, but layaways are when someone puts a down payment on an item and later pays it off. But the problem was there were a lot of these, worth about $20,000 in layaway, and that felt a little strange to me. And because of that, I asked Josh Johnson, the incoming owner, and he responded, quote, "There were 2 to 3 items on layaway when they took over."
So on the list of that, on the inventory list, do you know about how many layaways?
I haven't gone through and done a count, but I know it was vastly more than 2 to 3.
It was about 98.
98 layaway. Oh my fucking God. And did you keep the layaway money in a separate amount to give to the fucking people that own the Legos? And she's like, I have no idea about the amount. And he counts at 90. Oh my fucking God.
That makes sense.
So there were about $15,000 to $25,000 worth of sets on layaway.
Oh my God.
That's just the part that's surprising. That's the part that I can't get my head around.
I don't know. $24,000 of layaway, and you don't know. Oh my fucking God. Are you serious? And this guy, why is he even there? He hasn't even shook the books at all. Oh my God. You just completely, you know what? You people should be ashamed of yourself, just like the CEO. You two should definitely be ashamed of yourself. Matter of fact, the internet should hate you two too, because you fucked over a dying old man because of your incompetence. Your complete incompetence on handling his product. You know, if it wasn't for you two bumbling morons, maybe that old man would actually have gotten his money and actually, or if you couldn't handle it, why even accept the Legos? Tell him to go on fucking eBay and sell the shit on it by himself. I mean, are you serious? First off, that should have been the advice, first of all. I mean, like, you're keeping 30% of it, and it's taken you years to sell this product.
Right. They should have said do it yourself.
Yeah. You would have been better off doing it on eBay. 100%. I would have. If you told me you're keeping 30% of my fucking money just so they could put it on the store shelves, I would have been like, do you have an online basis to sell this? No, we just have store shelves. That's great. That's wonderful. How does that help us? I just put it on eBay. That's all. It's not like the Lego prices are going to drop all of a sudden. I could just wait.
I go, how could, let me just be really honest.
I don't believe there was that much layaway. I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. How could there be that much layaway? I don't know. It's like I don't believe, because I was talking to some people about bricks and minifigs. They go, yeah, there's some layaway. There's not that much layaway. I talked to people who were neutral, kind of on corporate side, but also people who were just normal bricks and minifigs people. They say there's not that much layaway. Help me understand why there's $20,000 worth of layaway here.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely. If you talk to other bricks and minifigs locations, layaway is extremely rare. I think outside of the Brian's collection, I don't.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy here. So then, why was there so much layaway there?
No, absolutely not. Outside of Brian's collection, I think at the time we maybe had 2 used sets on layaway outside of his collection. Okay. It was not a common thing traditionally. I don't know that we'd ever done layaway before the collection came in. With Brian's collection, it was a little bit different because so much of this collection were new in box.
And where's the money for the layaway? Like, if a person put down $100 for a $500 product, where did you put the money? Did you give him the money and did you mark it off? Like, oh, here's 70%, here's whatever. Did you do that? What happened to the money? Yeah,
all losers? In one place, reasonably priced, and a lot of the harder to find items. And so customers would come in and put, I'm going to guess probably half of those layaway items were not going to be sold to the person who took them on layaway. Because we had several that would put them on layaway and then change their mind. So this was something like, somebody would come in and want 10 different sets, but only be able to buy 1. Can I put the rest of those on layaway so you don't sell them? I'll pay $10 to put these sets on layaway. Traditionally with layaway, we would ask for 10% down. They'd have 30 days to make their next payment, or we'd refund the layaway amount and then put it back on the shelf. Because this collection was the collection it was, and I wanted to give these people the opportunity to, to get these sets, we were a lot more generous with how long and the amount of payments that people could make towards the layaway. So a lot of these, we had several of them. I think one of the Ewok villages, we put on layaway 4 different times, and then it came off of layaway and back on layaway and then off and then sold. So a lot of these would have gone on and off of layaway and then back out on the shelf, just depending on the person who was putting it on layaway. That was completely unique to this collection.
So
you are a terrible business person. You shouldn't run anything in the future, lady. That was the stupidest explanation on how to do a business I've ever seen. Like, are you serious? Like, where did the money go? That would have been my next question. Where did the layaway money go? Did you put it in a separate account? Was there a separate bank account for his money? Did you do that? Nope. We just commingled funds. All right. Thanks for being so incompetent.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't trust Josh Johnson, but something is weird here.
So a lot of these are, look at this. It says POS final sale price, but it's listed as a layaway, but it's sold for $5.99.
Yeah,
because it matched.
Go read the back.
Right, I got you. You want to jump on that quickly? We got 10 minutes left on this, and we can jump.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. I'll just keep an eye.
Do you have the link?
She just said she refunded it. Pizza Love Me.
Yeah, but the thing is that she said eventually that they sold some of the layaway stuff. So they would refund in 30 days and give extension, but some of them would be sold as well. Do you have the link, by the way? I'll keep on playing.
Yeah, I got it right. You want to flip it over now?
Yeah, flip it over now. Because it's a breaking story.
So you guys know how JLR went live the other day and was talking, and he said if anybody goes back out to Nancy Guthries, they're going to be arrested, right? And so they were arrested. There was a guy that was arrested, him and Juice, that Alex and Juice or whatever. They were both arrested. Yeah. Well, look who the fuck has his funky ass back out here again, sitting outside the Guthries house again, about to go to jail.
He's been in the FBI's crosshairs for over a decade. Yeah. And he's been speaking bad about him. And you know what? They're not going to do anything out of spite. But guess what? When he fucks the law up federally, he's not going to beat no case there. He's going to die in prison. Bye-bye, Abuelo. 70-year-old motherfucking thinks you're a mob boss and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Talking about the sheriff.
What's up with Lucky Logic? So you launder all your money through?
Oh my God. This guy's an idiot.
The house is under. Nothing's under your name. Everything's under.
Oh yeah, he's got Simpson here sending him money and shit. Yeah, they're loving every minute of this.
Bro, he could get a job at the Lego store.
Why is that? I think that's weird. So hopefully everybody in the neighborhood had time to heal for the last few days. So I don't know when the last time I was here. You guys know I usually come Friday. But today I just had to, since they know I always come Friday, I had to mix it up. You feel me? Had to do the old, you know?
I have a question.
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
Why does he just like take a video of the cactuses and lie? Like, you know, just take a video of the cactuses and just upload it and just pretend that he was out there.
Yeah.
Like, if he's not, I mean, if he's not going to move the camera and he's not going to do anything, all he needs to do is just get continuous footage of those four cactuses, put it up there, and just upload it on Friday and just stay at home.
I don't think he's smart enough to do that. I mean, his grift. This is part of his grift. I mean, you know, these people really think he's gonna find Nancy. Like, he's been out here walking around. I mean, he's out here walking around. He's just sitting there waiting to go to jail.
No.
So
doesn't people that are friends with me, because then you're disrespecting them, and then you're disrespecting me. So, you know, if you have a problem with anybody that I know or anybody in the true crime community,
yes, this is Alex, and yes, he did say
we're
some
here for
really
answers.
fucked up shit about Brian Hinton. Yes, he did.
Yes, he used the F word on Brian Hinton.
Yep, several times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's grifting for his upcoming bail that he's about to have.
Obviously, we cannot play that because, you know, we can't play people saying that type of crazy shit on this platform.
No, and I won't.
We're trying to keep Nancy's name out there. If people don't think that we're keeping her name out there, dude, look at what Fat Redow's done. He brought his music that we're going to know forever. Maybe you don't want to like him. There's people like, every time your music comes on, I probably take it off. Well, gee, you sure showed me. I don't care. You just hit the fucking mute button if you don't like the songs. Yeah. This is a non-scripted. I never know what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't even know what the hell's going to come out of my mouth next. I just roll with it. Same with the music thing. If you don't like the music, then mute it. Simple. Whoa, I'm trying to read, but it's fast, you guys. Don't get so close, Mercedes. See? Now look. And then you wonder why I got to fucking put cones around me and shit.
What a selfish prick.
Right.
The detective's watching right now.
Good.
Oh my God. Okay. He's looking at the agaves. What is he doing? We're going to find something he's doing illegal. So what's he doing? Let me see. The day that in question, May 26th, is also the day that they asked if I had liquor. And I said, no. I said, feel free to look in my bag. And he did. Twice. Found no liquor. So I love how they're trying to go to court with that video. I really thought, like, did I really do something? I mean, I really was questioning myself. I know the camera's on. I'm not going to, I can say whatever the fuck I want. But did I do anything? And I watched. I was like, I didn't.
This is stupid as hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to read, guys. It's flying. Thank you guys for hanging with me. We got like, 2 more subscribers now. We got like 56 now, guys. We're balling now. We're doing it. That's for the people who do think that if you're making money out of that, dude, I could do it from not Nancy's house. So what the fuck, you guys? What do you have to say about that?
Okay, then don't do it.
Shit. I could do it from my house.
Okay, then go.
Could do it from your house.
Right, then go do it.
Oh, if you do it from my house, you're going arrested. You're going to get arrested.
Fucking wherever you want. And go home. Well,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, this is live right now, and allegedly somebody already called the police out there. So,
no, he's got way more than 56 viewers.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of viewers.
This is what it looks like when you exercise your constitutional right. It's simple.
Not a
And it's
constitutional.
documented.
he's got like 4,000 people in his chat, 5,000 people
If you
in
feel
his
I'm
chat.
doing
But
a
when
crime,
they get
come get
booted
me.
and arrested,
If you
yeah,
don't,
he's
then
sitting
hey,
out
I
there
got
all
this
fucking
jurisdiction
day.
under control. Everything's covered.
He pissed in a cup and then threw it on Nancy's flowers, and now that he got backlash for it, he's trying to act like he didn't do that, like he's just somebody just made that up on him.
Bro, this guy's just is a person that is just grifting off this entire case. He doesn't even talk about the case. He's just sitting in front. He's just harassing this neighborhood. He's holding his neighborhood hostage.
And then when they go to jail, when he turns it on, he'll have like 200 or 300 people sitting there watching.
And then Betty's like, "We need to raise $15,000 each for these guys."
This is who Betty wants to raise $15,000 for. Yes.
Yeah, the guy who uses the F slang against
Nobody's
people
being
who are
threatened.
gay.
There's no egregious things. What the fuck is egregious? Jumping over a cone, bro? Dude, they're fucking weirdos, man. These it's almost like KB.
Go tell that. You know what? One of y'all go tell that motherfucker come over here. Crack the link. We got some questions for him. Tell him we need some entertainment anyways. Tell him go crack the link. Come crack the link. Say Queen Bee's streaming you. Come crack the link.
I wouldn't do that.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, but
I want to know why he thinks it's okay. Why does he think it's okay to do this? Why? I mean, we've always been against this shit. They've asked him to leave. They've given him warnings. They've asked him to go. Why does he feel like he needs to stay?
Because he gets 4,000 viewers.
Aside that, though,
I mean, that's
he's
pretty
not gonna
much.
say that's what it's from. You know that.
I mean, like that's the reason. I mean, like let's not be bullshitters here.
Oh, we know what the reason is, but I'm asking him. What is your reason?
I mean, he gets 4,000 people to stare at fucking 6 cactuses while he talks bullshit about people. I mean, like, that's why he's there. He's not there to solve the mystery of the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. He's there to make money. And this is easy money for him because he doesn't need to do any work. He doesn't have to go to a job. He just needs to sit in front and stare at fucking 5 cactuses or 6 cactuses. That's it.
Yeah, we've always called JLR out for the same thing. Tragedy pimp.
This is tragedy pimping in its finest. It's like literally like there is
No house tragedy pimping. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, there's like no true crime going on here. There's nothing
None at
going
all.
on here. He's harassing a neighborhood and his fifis are hurt. Oh, they told me I can't come here and grift off this neighborhood? Yeah, how about if someone stood in front of your house every fucking day and started filming your house?
Oh, he'd throw a goddamn fit.
You know, like we saw how that acted. That happened with JLR. He cried like a little bitch in fucking in the courtroom. Oh my god, my cat, my mom. White boy was found a mile away from my house, and he was
Get an
filming.
order of protection on him. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, it's like seriously, it's just like the same group of people that would fucking have a conniption fit if you ever filmed in front of their house, but they're cool with filming other people's houses. He just made a threat that he's going to film in other people's houses just now.
Yep. Yeah, he was. Him and Juice. This is who Betty wants to raise $15,000 for, and she knows there's money in the true crime community because you guys helped me raise money to fight her.
Yeah, she also
That's exactly what she said out of her funky ass fucking mouth.
She also
exactly
said
what this is the epitome of a fucking tragedy pimp.
She also said some defamation against you about your daughter and stuff like that. Because she's
Well, yeah, she sure did, but not the other day. She didn't. She just said $15,000 for this fucking freak. She said I smoke weed. Well, you know what? He sits outside Nancy Guthrie's and smokes fucking weed. So, and what?
And pees on memorials.
Right. Throws piss on her fucking flowers in memorial. So,
I mean, that's pretty low class.
Right.
Punk ass motherfuckers. Or like, does Nerdy work for them and shit? Or the other fucking Hills Have Ears dude? The other guy, somebody on the chat the other day said, you got big ears too.
Talking about white boy.
Oh.
And you know what? I've lived with it all my
And yeah, if anybody wants to go over there and tell his ass to come over and crack the link, I'd appreciate it.
life. So you're not preach to the choir, motherfucker. I know. But what I'm saying is when that too. Here in Arizona, you see the court by the morning. You see a judge by the morning.
So he doesn't care.
And I appreciate everybody. I love how you guys, that was the support. I love that shit. At the same time, my dad even knew. Every time I went to jail, I'd call him and he's like, everything okay? Yeah, yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning. Usually I go to court in the morning. One time I went on a Friday, of course. Maybe that's why I came Thursday, guys. Because when you go Friday, in some places, not here in Arizona, but Friday, there's the weird van. Friday, someplace, yeah, sometimes you won't see the judge till Monday. That happened to me too, in LA. Fuckers. Father's Day, I was in fucking jail.
That's a great Father's Day story.
Juanita's doing good. I talked to her earlier. She's strong, doing well. 857, man. A big shout out to 857, man. I've gotten like a lot closer to him recently, but man, and then but everything he posts, his content, everything he has is just strong. Like how he words everything and everything he's putting out there, man. It's beautiful what he does, man. He really does a lot for this community, man, and has been even before this, you know. But now he's just really using his voice for all the right reasons. You know what I mean? You guys know I cuss, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm here for true crime. I'm here for finding answers for Nancy. Huh? Not I'm doing other crimes. You're only doing it because of Nancy. Yeah, okay. I know a lot about the Delphi case. I know about the John Benet Ramsey case. I also know about any future cases I'm able to do. This is my livelihood, okay? This is me standing up for my rights because this is what I do for a living now. If none of us don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. A la verga. Mira. Okay? This is my livelihood. You ain't going to take that from me. Just because you...
Right there. He said, this is my livelihood. You ain't going to take that. You ain't going to take that from me. So you're making money sitting out there doing this shit.
Because he's a dumbass. I mean, like, he's gonna risk going to jail again, and eventually they're gonna fucking throw the book at him if he keeps this up. Like, he just doesn't understand. Like, you know, this is like, you can still talk about the case at home. They just said you cannot break the ordinance. This is like basically a neighborhood at this point. It's a neighborhood. It's not a crime scene anymore. There's nothing happening right now. What are you doing? Head home. It's not like we need fucking photos and videos of the house, the empty house. There's nothing there. You're just sitting there because you get 4,000 people watching you. That's it. That's it. That's all.
His name is Alex. His name is Alex.
You've swindled money your whole fucking career, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh, fuck. What was he talking about?
Fraudulent ass motherfucker.
Who? Who's fraudulent?
Your wife paid $700,000 for that house in 2016 when you lost the race. Like, how did you guys come up with that money?
Is he just doxing random people he doesn't like?
No. His name here. You guys want to know his channel name? You guys gonna go over there and tell him? Go over there and tell his funky fucking ass. Come crack the link. We want to talk to him. Here, let's see. Let's go find his ass. Criminal Network.
Didn't show any kind of job ever. Explain, motherfucker. What's Lucky Logic, LLC? Why are the feds always looking into you? Why did you misappropriate Rico funds? Bro, you had two different interviews. One, you said, yeah, I could use Rico funds. And then in another interview, no, I don't even have access to the Rico funds. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You realize how dumb you look? That you don't even see it? That's how dumb you look, man. The cafeteria, oh yeah, more for my people. So for your people. Yeah? I'm not getting any money out of it. Shut the fuck up. And finally,
let's go bomb the chat with a bunch of bees.
Oh my God.
He ain't doing nothing else. We can fuck with him a little bit. He is very nasally, and he gets easily triggered too a little bit. But I just wanted to, you know what I mean, throw some bees in the chat. I don't think he does. I don't think he has mods. He's doing JLR. Like, he's doing the same thing JLR does. I don't think he has any mods.
And we saw the interview I showed you guys where he says he is a politician. Wow. All the times he says he's not a politician. He finally said, I am a politician. Not a very good one.
Can someone tell him to blow his nose?
Not very good at anything, Nanos. Bro.
Blow that snot nose. Dang.
Bro. Blow his nose.
Dang, man.
Many.
Come over here and let us know what's going on.
The union, everybody. They know you've been a fraud. See, I didn't know. I was new to the game. And like I said at the beginning, I wasn't really even looking into Nanos because I knew everyone else was already. And I knew it was, I mean, I could see how he was already fucking up from day one. But what I mean is I didn't start looking into it until later. But now, oh man, it's all in my face. Tons of it. I see it. I should have seen it, but I never did. But wow. Even in 2016, right before he retired, he was like, they sued the county for because it was something he did, $1.25 million. Like, dude, he's been costing this county money since he got here. He downgraded the sheriff departments here in Pima County. Make it look like garbage out here. Got dudes out here. Come on, man. 7 deputies to fucking pull Juanita over. Come on, man. Don't you see how retarded that looks to people watching from wherever they're watching from?
Uh-oh,
See how dumb that looks?
Look at the bees.
And how racial profiling works on here. Dude, there was 2 people here that were just filming. They were parked up the street. They got in their car and they left. They were news. See what I'm saying? That's racial profile. Okay. Not a lot of vehicles, guys, so I haven't obstructed any traffic.
He's going to say, what are all the fucking bees for? What are all the fucking bees for?
Probably going to give me a dirty look and then a BMW. So I'm not going to give him any. Nico, my brother. How's it going, man? Good. I don't want to get out of my spot here. I don't want to break any laws or anything, but how you doing, man? No, I just came. You been searching all day or what? Jacob told me you're probably tired, huh? I bet. Cover a lot of ground? 21,000 steps. Nico, even Jacob, he told me last night, you guys were getting together early. I could tell Jacob was getting tired last night. He's like, yeah, we're going to get together. I bet. And that heat doesn't help, I know. As long as he could, right? Right. But yeah, anything interesting? You still got to process everything.
This case has gotten so it's like everybody else.
Yes, James.
Yeah, but the more eyes, the better. And then your knowledge, man, we love it. Did I put you didn't have a YouTube page, so I just put if you notice, I put on my banner, I made sure I put Nico Chiscone. I put your name on there. So yeah, I don't know if you have your YouTube. I don't think you have a YouTube, right? Gotcha. So I still put it on there,
My daughter calls me a caveman because I can't even keep up with Facebook.
I know, I'm with you. I got 2 phones. I can barely handle that now. Keeping up with the message.
What the fuck?
But you're awesome, man. Thanks for all you do.
Flowers still there. Jacob put a vase with yellow flowers.
Yeah. There is a vase and it's got like about 6-7 flowers on there. Yeah. Is that today? Yeah. Good. So that vase was here. Last night. Gotcha. Oh, wow.
Somebody took it. All the rest of it.
That's nuts.
All right, man. I'm going to check.
Yeah. Good to see you, Nico, always, man. Thanks for all you do, brother. Good dude right there, man. I love him. Man, there's a couple times I was able to ride with him. And bro, he's so knowledgeable. Just for the things you wouldn't even, I told you guys already, like the subtle things you wouldn't really, I don't know, I would never thought of. As a retired detective. I think he's done all that stuff. He was teaching me a lot of stuff. And I was like, wow, I never even thought of that. I mean, not even kinda.
Did he teach you not to be a tragedy pimp? I mean, basically stand in front of a house.
I was going to go shake his hand. I just didn't want to break any laws. So all that led 56 minutes. So we talking about titties? What are we talking? Hey, we got someone pulls in the driveway. We're on it. Who's that baldy anyway? Pointing at me, motherfucker. Why are they using that in court? Because you called on me, or what is it? Did you say I threw a cactus, baldy? Hope you didn't say I threw a cactus, because I never did.
Is he just standing there? Stare at
Bless, guys.
Oh
It's invigorating, man. It just feels good because I know I was wrong. You don't have to bullshit me. There's times that, you know what? Like I told you guys, I had 12 felonies for sales because I had a lot of different things for sales. But they raided my house, and yeah, it wasn't cool. And they went about a lot of procedures the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I was selling drugs, so I did take a plea. Okay. So there's always something kind of part of that. But when it comes to these two misdemeanor charges, come on, man. Come on, really? Come on.
Well,
not only are there attorneys that are offering to do something pro bono, dude, it's
you can get a public defender. You don't need pro bono. Get a public defender. That's free if you're broke. If you don't have money, you get a public defender.
Well, I don't think I was gonna say. Do you get one when you have a felony? Or I mean, I think you just get one when you have a felony. I don't think you get one with a misdemeanor.
Oh, okay. So then he just has to go. I mean, like, if it's no big
yeah, he
deal,
got a misdemeanor. That's it. They got a ticket, and then they got arrested. And I think it was a misdemeanor. I don't think they're getting arrested for felonies.
Well, then fucking just go in the court and argue it. Don't hire a fucking $15,000 attorney. What's the fucking fine for?
Look at you guys bombing with the bees.
Like, let's be real. What's the fine for max? Like, what is he facing max for?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Why would you ever spend $15,000 for an attorney to fight something that's what's going to be like a $500 fine or something like that? I don't even know. And he's like obsessed with the neighbor. Yeah, I heard he talks with his Ellen Sues all the fucking time. And it's like, okay, maybe she just doesn't like you in her neighborhood.
Right. Get the fuck out and leave her alone.
Yeah.
It's just frivolous, man. It's frivolous, man. Come on. I watched the video impeding the road. Really? Really? Go talk to Sue Ellen and tell her been on the easement. But we didn't want to move the rock schools. We thought that might be illegal. So these people need to fucking just really stop listening to Nanos and the Will Pugh and the Catalina foothills. Fuck you guys. You guys even ever cared about Nancy? Or only worried about your little prestigious fucking neighborhood? Because it's not that prestigious anymore, man. This is a crime scene. And it will always be.
Oh, I don't think that's how it works.
People will always come here. Keep removing the fucking roses. And guess what? There's still going to be people bringing it, whether there's a camera here or not. So Nico said him and Jacob brought those flowers right there. They didn't park, though. They said the car was still moving, so he jumped out. They didn't park, though. So
yeah, I think he's only watching his chat from his other phone on his other, like, a backup chat. I don't think he's watching the chat. He's just talking to himself pretty much.
Yeah, so when they didn't take him over.
That's pretty much all he does is sit out there and fucking talk to himself.
I mean, couldn't he just do this at home? Just talk to himself?
Oh, he could have.
Maybe Sue Ellen was hungover.
It's like, yeah, guys. I can feel like we're
almost an hour.
Therapists. Like we're therapists.
I mean, I'm here. I mean, I'm right here. Hey, pull up. Click on plan, pull up. Back to some Zaza. I would love to play some music. I'm not ready yet, but maybe so. I'm going to do the old Zaza.
How is he? What is he?
Oh, that's that Zaza. That's what Betty said. Oh, it's bad for him to smoke, though, right? Because he's smoking that Zaza right now. So what's going on?
What is Zaza?
Weed.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, I figured you'd know that.
Here. You're going to go that close? All right.
Well, this is keeping his mind sharp.
Somebody just pulled up.
I'm harassing them. I'm a waste of my life. The van. Oh, the Jen lady. Oh, thank you for saying that on camera. You guys notice? I didn't say anything. You don't understand. Honestly, you off today? Or what? I mean, I'm here. Here. You're gonna grow that close? Hi. Hi.
Hello.
I'm harassing them. I'm a waste of my life. The van. Oh, the gem lady. Oh, thank you for saying that on camera. If you guys notice, I didn't say anything. You don't she said, you don't learn, do you? No, I don't.
No,
Make
you
a call.
That is true.
Well, Karen, make a call, Karen. Just let me pray for Karen. Heavenly Father, we pray this bitch fucking get some health and some mental health help, and that she, you know, gets off her high horse and realizes that she's not as entitled as she thinks she is. In my Creator's name.
Right, you need to
Amen.
get the fuck out from in front of their house. Go on.
Friend? That's the kind of stuff I have to go through. And then they're telling me that I'm the problem. Because I have the tattoos, because I'm the baboso here. I'm the problem.
No, you're the problem. Hey, your tattoos have nothing to do with it. You're a fucking goddamn, you're a little hooligan. Get out of there.
Yeah, go home.
You don't learn, did you? Well, now we know who one of the people we're calling. No, I didn't learn. What were you trying to teach me? You dummy. You didn't learn. Did you ever learn? You speak like you're in fucking junior high school, lady.
Oh, yeah, he thinks he's hilarious. He thinks he's super funny.
Now we got to question that house more.
Would you want him
Funny thing
outside
is
your
we've been
house?
looking at that house since the very beginning.
Would you want him sitting outside your house or sitting outside your mom's house if she went missing?
Bro, why would you question these houses? They have nothing to do with the case. You're just being vindictive at this point. Because they don't want you. They don't want. This is not. You're weaponizing your true crime channel to give you license to harass private citizens. That's not proper, and that's not what you're supposed to do.
I would love for some of his defenders to think this shit's okay to go ahead and grab the link.
Yeah, like, would you be cool if we just decided to investigate our own true crime and we just decided to just go to your neighborhood and start filming?
Well, no, JLR will file a fucking RO like he did on White Boy.
Yeah, he'll just cry. Oh my god, my mother, who I sued for $20,000. Yeah, like you really gave a fuck about your mom. I never sued my mom for $20,000. That's
Big Girl
crazy.
for Life. This is right now. We're streaming him, and right now he's live right now. Like this is going on right now as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Certain individuals in our circle pointed to that house. Well, so let's see how long you guys listen to the scanner. Let's see how long it's Karen to call the direct line to the sheriff's. UPS coming, guys. He can't stop. I want him to know he needs to pull into the driveway. Why are you taunting? How about why don't you fuck off, okay? Taunting. That's the thing that people don't watch if you think I'm taunting.
You are taunting.
I'm sitting here because I have a right to. If you don't understand that part of it, then you're just dumb. You're just dumb.
You're taunting.
I'll just sit here. And by them saying that stuff, guess what? I'm winning. I'm winning, guys. Because normally I would have cussed that bitch out. You guys know. I'll cuss that bitch out. Shit, I would have told her everything she did not want to hear.
Would you like
Kill people
someone
with
to
words,
push your
man.
mother out?
Would have verbally assaulted that bitch. You know what?
Oh,
It's not worth it. None of these people are worth it. Because I'm still sitting here quietly off the roadway, minding my own business. If you have a problem with that, or anybody here has a problem with that, then you probably should get the fuck on. Then this probably ain't your channel. This ain't going to be something you're going to want to watch, okay?
Why don't you just move the fuck on?
What have you done for Nancy, okay? Before you tell me what I
What have
need
you
to do,
done for
take your
Nancy? All
fucking
you've done is
inventory, fucking
for
ass clown.
Nancy. You've done jack shit for Nancy. What the fuck? You haven't done an investigation. What the fuck? You think you just
I'm not
filmed a
call the police for
fucking
nothing.
house? Suddenly you've done something
just
for
here working.
Nancy?
This is what I
You've
do
done
for a
shit
living.
for
Yeah.
Nancy. What are you fucking
My
talking about?
livelihood.
You fucking loser.
And I'm politely asking for them not to abuse my civil rights, my constitutional rights.
What about their
afforded
civil
to every
rights?
single one of us. Okay.
What about their rights
I
to
wasn't
privacy?
integrated to this country. I was fucking born in this country, so I own these rights just like everybody else. Just like this bitch who came in that just yelled at me right now. So what the fuck makes you a better human being than me? That I'm sitting here quietly. I'm not playing any music unless she wants to come tell me that. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You're not supposed to park there either, bitch. She parked there, rolled her window down. Come on, guys.
Call the
She could
police
have driving. I didn't say, hey, roll your window down. The reason I was about to show is because she pulled as close as you could pull to me. So apparently she said I didn't learn. Bitch, you need to learn. You need to learn that this ain't your fucking street. Karen, get over your fucking self, man. Anybody standing up for these people? Fuck off. I really don't care. I'm not here to get new friends. This is what I do for a living, okay? And today, I'm on the Nancy Guthrie case. And today, I'm documenting here at the house because there's no answers. This is day 131. We've been keeping track very closely. Okay?
What are the answers?
She's still missing. This is still an active case. You didn't learn, did you? No, it didn't work, bitch. Fuck.
What are the answers? Tell us. What are you going to teach us?
This is what I get for documenting shit. You know? This is what I get. I'm the bully? No, you're the bully, you stupid piece of shit. Talk about no bullying. Bro, that's some bully shit is what you did to me and Juice. That's what bullies do. And to 857, that's what you did. You're a bully. Yeah, Nanos must fucking have his day off or something. But I'm pretty sure they're getting them all together now. Karen's mad. Fuck that bitch. You know, give respect, get respect, bitch. You want to pull up and say that? Fuck you. Tell your husband to come out here. If you don't want to tell him to say it over here.
What, you got to beat up your husband?
It's not our fault it happened in this neighborhood. We didn't choose that. So get over yourself, man.
Right, but if she asked you to leave, why not fucking leave and make a time where you all can go out there instead of just whenever you want it?
Gem show Karen, huh? Now we're gonna have to make a song about you? I mean, really? People ask for it.
Well, I guess he's like been focused on.
Hopefully Sue Ellen's been able to hear all her songs.
He made a song about her. AI
Why is he so focused on her though? Like, what did she do that he's focused on that one?
She doesn't want him in the
neighborhood. Fuck. Why is he focused on her? Huh?
Doesn't want him in the neighborhood.
Well, I'm just saying, like, why is he focused on her only? I know none of the neighbors want him over there.
Because she's the loudest mouth. She's the loudest mouth there, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess that's the reason. I don't know.
Right.
I just think he's a piece of shit. I mean, like, what are you doing in this neighborhood?
Honestly. Oh, she's the HOA president. That's why. Okay.
I guess I was partially right. She is the loudest mouth there. It's like, listen, so you're in an HOA area and you're just fucking harassing this. What is this lady, like 70, 80?
Yeah, they said she owns the corner lot where they sit.
Ah, okay. Then you're on then you're on fucking private property.
Well, yeah, he already said this is his paycheck. This is how he makes his money. This is his livelihood.
Like, yeah, focused on her because he has nothing to talk about. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and I'm sure this is probably the most money he's ever seen in his life.
By the way, Queen, you should check the back for a moment.
I love all you trolls. You can say all you want because you ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing.
You're trolling this
community or for Nancy, other than just typing.
Oh, well, what the fuck have you done for Nancy? All you've done is sat in the side of the road and made a bunch of money from doing jack shit. What are you talking about? Oh, Queen closed it down. But yeah, like, absolutely, you've done nothing. Guy sitting there, he's like, what have you done for Nancy Guthrie? What have you done? You literally threw piss on her memorial. You cursed out every single person. You're harassing the neighborhood. You're making the neighbors feel even more unsafe as it is. And you've collected a bunch of money. You've done nothing. Like what? You just basically sat there and filmed the side of a house and suddenly you think you've done something? Have you done anything? No. You've done jack and shit. You've actually wasted more resources doing this, actually. If you wanted to help the lady out, you would have move the fuck on. You would have probably just covered the case online When they told you to fucking leave, you would have left, or you would have just basically, you know, moved on to other cases or talked about other cases. What are you doing? Talking about waste of police resources. Absolutely. I mean, he's sitting on the side of the road talking about cursing out this HOA president, cursing this person out, and cursing the chief of police. And it's like, you know, the sheriff, and you're like, how is this helping the case? And then when someone questions you, it's like, well, you haven't done anything for Nancy Guthrie. What the fuck have you done? You've done nothing.
See, I'm surprised the police haven't been out there yet.
They will be. They will be eventually. I think eventually.
Let's just see if we can. You're right. This will set the tone to show that maybe we all can. You know? Yeah. I'm sitting here. I'm not even touching the street. Yeah. Okay, here they come. I got to go. Juice. 2 sheriffs pulling up.
Right. 2 sheriffs.
I love you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me get my notebook. Let me get my notebook.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Good to figure it out for us.
Sure.
Stand up.
For what, sir?
Because it's a direct order.
On direct order, okay, but before that, can I have your name and your badge number first?
We'll give you.
Stand up. Hey.
No, stand up.
What did I do?
Stand up. You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for?
There we go.
Stand up.
Hey.
Stand up.
Okay, but listen, you guys. What am I under arrest for?
Drop the cigarette.
Hey, what am I under arrest for? Dude.
Stop it.
Don't do it. Hey, I'm not even fighting you. I'm not even fighting you. I want to know what I'm arrested for.
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the freaking ground.
Oh, his ass is going to be gone.
I didn't shove him down. What am I under arrest for?
Oh,
I will, but what am I under arrest for?
You fucking idiot, man.
Fucking ass.
No.
Don't twist me. He's putting a cuff on me.
Knock it off.
He's putting a cuff on me.
Relax.
Tell him you're putting a cuff on me.
Relax.
Don't twist my fucking hand. You guys.
Rest back.
Get someone out here to get my stuff. I don't want them taking my shit.
Oh, they're taking all your stuff, honey. Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, what the fuck, dude? Oh, yeah, they're fucking not playing, bro.
They're going to charge you for resisting arrest now, too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sir, can you please make sure my stuff's picked up?
Oh, hell
no. Bye. Can someone get this guy a tissue to blow his nose?
Someone get out here to get my stuff, please. Hey, sir.
Stop pulling away, bro.
Dude, my cuffs are on, bro.
Relax.
You relax.
I'm not doing anything.
Then don't tell me to relax. I can speak however I want to, bro. You're no bigger of a human being than I am, bro. Remember that.
Stop putting your face in my face.
I can put my face anywhere I want.
Spit on me, you catch a charge.
No one spit on you.
Fucking spit on me, dude.
No one spit on you. Just shut your mouth, bro. If you don't want to talk. Can I get my stuff?
No.
I can't get my stuff?
No.
Hey.
We're under arrest.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck off my arms. Stop. Stop that. Put me in the car and leave me the fuck alone. Then why are you twisting my arms? Faggot, that dude's doing it. You gonna let him do that? Fucking pieces of shit. Every single one of you.
In your pockets.
I don't know. If any of my shit's missing, you're gonna pay for it, bro. That's all my money. I paid for that.
Julian.
Can you get these in the chat?
Go put things in the chat. Yes, this is live. Go put things in the chat. Tell them come on. We want to talk to them. Go form the chat, please. Uh-oh, here it goes.
Holy fuck. Is he okay?
Hurry up. Shit, they gonna cut it off. They cut it off.
No. Well, it's still
Nah,
going.
he just covered it. He didn't cut it off. He still got his mic on, though.
We got his mic on. B's in the chat. Bro, that chat is fucking the bees in the chat. Bees in the chat.
Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat.
Oh shit. This is way better than BJ's fucking content shit, man. This is way more fucking interesting. It's also more interesting than the Lego story right now, but that's for sure. Wow. Oh, I guess they're taking it down because it says no signal. It looks like something's happening to live stream. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. Oh my god. Well, that was interesting. He said he was going to make a statement. He was going to do his protest, and he did. I guess he's going to need a little more than $15,000 for his legal defense, especially with that resisting arrest situation, which was clearly him resisting and not the cops doing something crazy. You're supposed to like stop and let them arrest you, not fight them. I mean, if you have an unlawful arrest, then you fight it in court, not in the middle of the fucking road. He's in the chat. Oh my god, that was interesting. Actually, can we rewind it and watch it again?
Yep, here we go.
Faggot, that dude's doing it. You gonna let him do that? Let's just keep it like this. But of course, I would love that. But before that, can I have your name and your back?
Setting the tone, man. This is really going to set the tone.
It's going to set the tone for sure.
It does, 100%. So I appreciate that.
I almost want to come and join.
No, I appreciate it. But nah, let's just keep it like this. But of course, I would love to have you out here. But let's just see if we can. You're right. This will set the tone to show that maybe we all can. You know, I'm sitting here. I'm not even touching the street. Yeah. Okay, here they come. I gotta go. Juice. Two sheriffs pulling up. All right, love you, brother. All right, guys, let me get my notebook. Let me get my notebook.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Put the cigarette out for us.
Sure.
Stand up.
For what, sir?
Because it's a direct order.
On direct order, okay. But before that, can I have your name and your badge number first?
We'll give you. Let's stand up.
Hey.
No, stand up.
What did I do?
Stand up. You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for? Hey.
Stand up.
Hey.
Stand up.
Okay, but listen, you guys. What am I under arrest for?
Drop the cigarette.
Hey, what am I under arrest for?
Resist.
Dude,
Stop it.
don't do it. Hey, I'm not even fighting you. I want to know what I'm arrested for.
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the ground.
What am I under arrest for?
Get on the freaking ground.
Look,
I didn't shove him down.
comply.
What am I under arrest for?
Comply.
I will, but what am I under arrest for? Fucking ass. Don't twist me. He's putting a cuff on me.
Knock it off.
He's putting a cuff
Now
on
relax.
me. Tell him you're putting a cuff on me.
Relax.
Don't twist my fucking hand. You guys. Get someone out here to get my stuff. I don't want them taking my shit.
I guess we figured out our thumbnail for this live stream.
Sir, can you please make sure my stuff's picked up?
This guy needs some cardio.
Someone get out here to get my stuff, please. Hey, sir.
Stop pulling away, bro.
Dude, my cuffs are on, bro.
Relax. Relax.
You relax.
I'm not doing anything.
Then don't tell me to relax. I can speak however I want to, bro. You're no bigger of a human being than I am, bro. Remember that.
Stop putting your face in my face.
I can put my face anywhere I want.
Spit on me or catch a charge.
No one spit on you.
Fucking spit on me, dude.
No one spit on you. Just shut your mouth, bro. You don't want to talk. Can I get my stuff?
No.
I can't get my stuff?
No.
Hey, you guys are getting... Get the fuck off my arms! Stop! Stop it! Put me in the car and leave me the fuck alone! Then why are you twisting my arms? Faggot, that dude's doing it. You gonna let him do that? Fucking pieces of shit. Every single one of you.
In your pockets.
I don't know. If any of my shit's missing, you're gonna pay for it, bro. That's all my money. I paid for that.
Enjoy.
Juliet 9149 422
Or anyone got an ambulance for this guy? He might pass out. Yes, this is live. This just happened. We just did a replay. Yeah, my guess is right after this happens, there are going to be a bunch of other streamers. Like, I guarantee you, Bullhorn Betty's going to try to come down there. Guarantee you. And like a bunch of people are going to come down there right now and do the same thing. And they're going to get arrested too. But yeah, that was pretty crazy, honestly. I did not, that was not on my bingo card. I thought we were just going to do a nice calm stream going through the Lego story. You know, small crowd of people interested in it. And then this guy just randomly decides to act like a dummy and go to a place where he was already told that he would be arrested if he goes there again, and then gets arrested and then resists arrest from the cops. That's going to be our thumbnail, by the way, the Queen, with him being cuffs. I don't think the Lego one is good enough. I think the leading story is this guy getting arrested. They're being so fucking stupid. It's infuriating. I mean, like, honestly, it's to the point where you're told you can't be there. And let me ask you, how is this helping Nancy Guthrie? Like, you're wasting police time. You're harassing people in a neighborhood. You're now going to jail. You're going to have to spend a bunch of money to get out of jail and deal with that now, because now they're going to try to throw charges on you resisting arrest. And it's that simple. So I'm just saying, this is a complete waste of the of Nancy Guthrie's story. You know what I mean? And then also there was another lady that went missing in the area, and they could have covered that. They could have talked about that. Nope. They had the crowd and people to actually bring awareness for other missing people's cases, and they decided to just do the easy grift. And now the money train is, drying up. The cops are dealing with it. And this is going to happen in other states. Every time these people do this, they get some goodwill. They get some people that like them. They like what they're doing from the beginning, but they just basically milk that fucking cow until it's dry. And then people liking you now dislike you. Well, the JLR is smart. He's not stupid. He's not going to stay and get arrested. If he's told that he's going to go there and get arrested, he's going to be like, fuck that. I'm just going to live stream. Like, what did he do? He went to the Anthony case and got, obviously he looked like a crazy person running into the woods, but he didn't get arrested at least. Like he's going to go after the stories that are going to make him money. Like there's a reason why he probably makes $40,000 a week. Why they still go? Because they get 4,000. That guy had 4,000 people. When he was arrested, he had 6,600 people in his chat. That's why. If you can get 4,000 people to watch you, look at 5 fucking cactuses, then I think a lot of people would do that. Hell, I might sit there. I might sit in front of if I wasn't being told I was going to be arrested, and I was just basically like just randomly just staring at cactuses, and I wasn't harassing anyone. I would definitely just stare at 5 fucking cactuses all day for thousands of dollars a day. I grab a book, I read it, I'll be like, hey, would you like me to read you a story? Is this camera still on? Yeah, what the problem is I think they're disassembling it, and I think the live stream's still going because I don't think he ended it. I think they've taken the equipment and the live stream's still going. Oh, he's going to be in big trouble, and that live stream is going to be used as evidence against him. That's the problem. So, yes, that video is still circling. Yeah, so probably they took down the camera and the mic, and the live stream is still going. I'm not going to jail for that shit. Well, I wouldn't go to jail for that shit either, but I'm saying, like, if you just told me to randomly stay and look at a cactus for fucking 8 hours and then get 4,000 people in the chat where you get thousands of dollars a day doing that, I'll do that. I'll just grab a book and I'll start reading, put some suntan lotion on and call it a day. I'm behind. I fought the LE too. What the fuck? I'm behind. He fought the LE too. Yeah, he fought the LE. It's like that song, I fought the law and law won. It's like, I fought the law and law won. Juice fought the law. What was it? Juice? What's his name? Alex. Alex fought the law and the law won. By the way, why are all the officers like half the size of this guy? Is this guy like 6 foot something or something? Is he like a giant? Like, why did like the fucking people from the Wizard of Oz Munchkin land come in and arrest this guy? Like, why did the Munchkins come and arrest him? We are from the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild is just coming to arrest him. Oh my God. Like the whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police.
All right, we're gonna go rewind it and listen to the shit he was saying before they even showed up because he knew they was coming.
Yeah. Whoop whoop. I like the sound of the police.
And that way, Nanos has to, I'm forcing Nanos to play his cards. I haven't done anything wrong. The video I watched that they're using against me was from May 26th. I don't even watch my own lives, but last night I had to watch the whole thing, 5 hours of something, and I don't even like watching myself. But I had to just look to see what did I do that was illegal. Dude, it was the same day that the cops came, remember? Where, oh, it was when the PI guys showed up, guys, same day. Dude, I didn't throw nothing. I mean, dude. Anyway, so I don't know how they're going to use that in court other than me flipping off the camera for Nanos. That's not against the law. That's also under my First Amendment right. So hopefully you guys could hear the mic, right? So I'm headed over to my attorney's house. To my attorney over there, and we're almost there.
The cop said he showed him, so he'll be charged. Oh fuck. Yeah, he was already told he wasn't going to be there. He shouldn't be there, and he would be arrested. He already got a fine, and this is who Betty wanted $15,000 given to. Well, she's going to face up to the party. Whoop whoop! It's the sound of the police.
one day we live in a nation where we'll not be judged by the color of our skin, but rather by the content of our character. Justice for
Oh, this is AI slap. I hate this shit. This is horrible.
He's out kicking rocks.
Don't kick those rocks. Where's reality? You be rolling.
It's the only spot I could find where there wasn't no shit. Okay. I love Edgar. I'm not even in the roadway. My community got my back.
No, they don't.
My community got my back 24/7. Feel me? We got you. 24/7.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, they don't want you pissing in the bushes. Pissing in a cup and throwing it on the bushes.
Also, what are you going to do when you have to go to the number 2?
Hopefully not try to use that little ass bag.
Bro, imagine seeing that guy try to like just go behind a bush and try to like fucking squat with that bag.
Feel me?
That's fucking gross.
Hope everybody in the chat's doing good. Let's see if I can turn. I just think you guys are charging me only because I have like limited movement right here in order for me to. Oh, was that a share? No.
Is that
you guys listen for the scanner for me?
40 minutes.
I have no guns. Never do. Might have a machete, allegedly.
Wait, what?
Okay, let me see. Let's check out some of the chat. Hope you guys are getting along in there. Hope you guys know, if you just try not to badmouth people that are friends with me, because then you're disrespecting them, and then you're disrespecting me. So, you know, if you have a problem with anybody that I know or anybody in the true crime community, not time to hear it here. We're here for answers. We're here trying to keep Nancy's name out there. If people don't think that we're keeping her name out there, dude, look at what Fat Redow's done. He brought us music that we're going to know forever. Maybe you don't want.
The arrest up too, and he's not happy. They got people on panel and they're pissed.
Oh, fuck.
They're not happy about this.
I like them. There's people like, every time your music comes on, I probably take it off. Well, gee, you sure showed me. I don't care. You just hit the fucking mute button if you don't like the songs. Good. This is a non-scripted. I never know what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't even know.
That's true. We did not know that you were going to get arrested.
I just
like
roll
a dumbass.
With the music.
Right. It's definitely not scripted.
Yeah, I can give you that much,
I'm
sir.
trying to read, but it's fast, you guys. Don't get so close, Mercedes. I'm seeing. Look, and then you wonder why I got to fucking put cones
His
around
ass
me.
in the grass now. That ticket for the misdemeanor and book and release just brought him some felony charges. Remember we were talking about felonies earlier?
The detective's watching right now.
I guess I'm like Nostradamus
Oh
a little bit.
Looking at the agave.
Unintentionally.
What is he doing? We're gonna find something he's doing illegal. So what's he doing? Let me see.
Well, they found it and they arrested you.
Do these? Oh, the day that in question, May 26th, is also the day that they asked if I had liquor, and I said no. I said feel free to look at my bag, and he did twice. Found no liquor. So I love how they're trying to go to court with that video. I really thought like, what? Did I really do something? I mean, I really was questioning myself. Like, I know the camera's on. I'm not gonna, I can say whatever the fuck I want. But did I do anything? And I would watch. I was like, I didn't.
Mm.
No, I'm trying to read, guys. It's flying. Thank you guys for hanging with me. We got like what? 2 more subscribers now. We got like 56 now, guys. We're balling now. We're doing it.
We're
There's a few people who
rolling.
think that if you're making money out of Nancy, dude, I could do it from not Nancy's house. So what the fuck you guys, what do you have to say about that? Talking all that shit. I could do it from my house.
Oh, shit.
Could do it from your house.
You're not doing it from my house. You're
The
doing it
jail
from
our
jail.
time. Do it
That's
fucking
jail.
wherever you want.
Okay. Well, better
And
learn
go
how to
home. Well,
learn how
no.
to do it in jail.
This is what it looks like when you exercise your constitutional right. It's simple.
I don't know about that.
Okay. If you feel I'm doing a crime, come get me.
Well, they did.
I got this jurisdiction under control. Everything's covered. Nobody's being threatened. There's no egregious things. What the fuck is egregious? Jumping over a cone, bro? Dude, they're fucking weirdos, man. These it's almost like KVOA, punk ass motherfuckers are like, does nerdy work for them and shit? Or the other fucking Hills Have Ears dude? The other guy, somebody on the chat the other day said, you got big ears too. And you know what? I've lived with it all my life. So you're not preach to the choir, motherfucker. I know. But what I'm saying is when I see him, it makes me look, I got little ears. That dude got ears on his fucking neck. We got a BMW coming in hot. Flying, white dude, of course, young guy. Slow down, Turbo. On his phone. It was on his phone. But yeah, no, there's nothing illegal going on over here. No, just a guy sitting. Uh-oh. Better call in SWAT. I love how some people just feel like I need to do things their way.
You could jump on the live
Dude,
stream, by the way.
Man, take your own inventory. I learned a long time ago, I don't take other people's inventory unless it's involved with me. Someone like Manos, yeah, I'm gonna take his fucking inventory because he took mine.
Oh my
So
God.
for the people who think I'm supposed to run this a certain way, get the fuck out of here. I'm never gonna have a filter.
Well,
and I'm always gonna be on YouTube, and it's always gonna be free. Okay.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know if it's always going to be free. I don't think you're going to be always free, sir. I think you're in jail right
They're
now.
looking like idiots. I hate calling them trolls. I wish I need to come up with a name. The haters, the tryhards. They're just like van, full speed, white, slowing down. Oh yeah, everybody's giving me a dirty look today. Oh no, the beaner's back.
Queen, look at the back.
Every one of them, bro. I swear. No wave, nothing. And I wave every time. Oh, she's over there. The old tryhards and shit. All they're gonna do, people are seeing. You really think you get off on that, dude? I'm the one who called in. I'm the one who called in 911. Really? You're proud of that, bro? Dude, how old are you, bro? This many? I'm this many. You guys are fucking retarded, bro. Uh-oh, he said the R word. Calm down. Calm your
Oh,
titties,
shit.
okay?
JLR's reporting on the arrest, too.
Shit.
Everyone's reporting on the arrest. If anyone doesn't like our coverage or wants to make a comment, head on up. The StreamYard link is up there.
The tryhards, they'd be fucking over digital, doing the most, you know, trying to get content. You know, if you learn how to have people gravitate to you, maybe you'd have some content where people would like to listen to you instead of just spewing your fucking hate. If it ain't one person that don't like us, it's someone else. Everywhere on the spectrum here, whether it be the sheriffs, whether it be other YouTubers like John. Fuck you, man. Smiling in my face. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Should have hit me up. Talk to me before you spoke about something you didn't even know about. Fucking kumquat. You're dumb as a rock. I was actually watching him live when he was saying it. I'm like, what? I was going to comment, but I was like, there was like 50 people in there. I'm like, you know what? I got 56 ohms. Fuck his fucking chat. Is it your day off? No. So what is it? SWAT getting together? What's the plan? Since I'm illegally here, I'm supposedly illegally doing something. Spoke to family I needed to speak to. And I told them, if I go to jail, don't bail me out. I'm telling you guys that too.
Okay.
Here in Arizona, you see the stuff by the morning. You see the judge by the morning.
Okay.
And I appreciate everybody. I love how you guys, that was the support. I love that shit. At the same time,
don't bail him
my
out,
dad,
guys. Leave him there.
Every time I went to jail, I'd call him and he's like, everything okay? Yeah, with the Willie, yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning.
Keep him in jail.
Usually I go court in the morning.
He wants
One
to stay
time I
in
went on
jail.
a Friday, of course. Maybe that's why I came Thursday, guys. Because when you go Friday, in some places, not here in Arizona, but Friday, there's the weird van. Friday, some places, sometimes you won't see the judge till on Monday. That happened to me too, in LA. Fuckers. Father's Day, I was in fucking jail.
Oh.
Juanita's doing good. I talked to her earlier. She's strong, doing well. 857, man. A big shout out to 857, man. I've gotten like a lot closer to him recently, but man, and then but everything he posts, his content, everything he has is just strong. Like how he words everything and everything he's putting out there, man. It's beautiful what he does, man. He really does a lot for this community, man. And has been even before this, you know. But now he's just really using his voice for all the right reasons. You know what I mean? You guys know I cuss, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm here for true crime. I'm here for finding answers for Nancy. Huh? Not I'm doing other crimes. You're only doing it because of Nancy.
Why are you doing other crimes?
About the Delphi case. I know about the John Benet Ramsey case. I also know about any future cases I'm able to do. This is my livelihood, okay? This is me standing up for my rights because this is what I do for a living now. If none of us don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. A la verga. Mira. Okay? This is my livelihood. You ain't gonna take that from me. It's because you've swindled money your whole fucking career, you fucking piece of shit. Fraudulent ass motherfucker. Your wife paid $700,000 for that house in 2015, 2016, when you lost the race. Like, how did you guys come up with that money? She doesn't even show any kind of job ever. Explain, motherfucker. What's Lucky Logic, LLC? Why are the feds always looking into you? Why did you misappropriate Rico funds? Bro, you had two different interviews. One, you said, yeah, I could use Rico funds. And then in another interview, no, I don't even have access to the Rico funds. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You realize how dumb you look? That you don't even see it? That's how dumb you look, man. The cafeteria, oh yeah, more for my people. So for your people. Yeah? I'm not getting any money out of it. Shut the fuck up.
You are getting money out of it. Not anymore.
Finally,
You're
we
going
saw
to be in jail.
the interview I showed you guys where he says he is a politician. Wow. All the times he says he's not a politician. He finally said, I am a politician. Not a very good one. You're not very good at anything, Nanos. Bro. You're not good at anything. Your wife will probably say the same. Other than lining pockets and shit, filling your bank accounts. 857, I'm telling you, man. Oh, is he here? What's up, my brother? Had to give it up, man. I'm loving all your stuff lately. And I was blocked on X. I couldn't share shit. I was like, fuck. But then I saw you had stuff on Facebook. So I'm like, dude, Damien putting gold out there. Gold. Just laws and for people missing. He just covers a lot of different stuff. And I appreciate that dude a lot. I think he brings a lot to this community. JLR, I was able to talk to him. Was that last night? Just checking on me. Did the KVOA really put the splash though, or does that like someone look like AI but kind of mixed it in there? They did do the bleeps on Juice. That's fucked up. To me, that was fucked up, bro. Juice don't even cuss. I even try not to cuss in front of other people because, most of these people, I just don't give a shit. So I'm my own boss. I'm my own lawyer.
You're going to need that.
I'm
You're
my
going to
own
be your own
protector
lawyer. You're not.
of my rights. No one's going to look after my rights.
Hell yeah, he is. And I clipped him getting arrested. So here's the clip. If anybody wants it, it's in the chat. I'll put it over here on Twitch. Because we're on both. So
I have to. If it helps others, hey, that's awesome. But this is my livelihood. I'm a YouTuber. Okay, you guys painted me into that picture. I did have a YouTube page, but I didn't call myself that. But you painted us into that corner, Brian Enton. So, and you helped now even Nanos, if you noticed, the one that you have text. Remember you guys were texting together, Brian and Nanos? So yeah, YouTubers. Well, Brian Enton's a YouTuber. Got here. He downgraded the sheriff departments here, and not a lot of vehicles, guys, so I haven't obstructed any traffic. Let me put the camera back in case they get close. You got a big Ram coming, probably going to give me a dirty look, and then a BMW. So I'm not going to give him any. Nico, my brother. How's it going, man? Good. I don't want to get out of my spot here. I don't want to break any laws or anything, but how you doing, man? No. I just came. You've been searching all day or what? Jacob told me you're probably tired, huh? I bet. Cover a lot of ground? 21,000 steps. Nico, even Jacob, he told me last night, you guys were getting together early. I could tell Jacob was getting tired last night. It's like, yeah, we're going to get together. I bet. And that heat doesn't help, I know. As long as he could, right? Right. But yeah, anything interesting? You still got to process everything.
This case has gotten so, it's like everybody else.
Yeah, but the more eyes, the better. And then your knowledge, man, we love it. Did I put you didn't have a YouTube page, so I just put if you notice, I put on my banner, I made sure I put Nico Toscone. I put your name on there. So yeah, I don't know if you have your YouTube. I don't think you have a YouTube, right? Gotcha. So I still put it on there,
My daughter called me a caveman because I can't even keep up with Facebook.
I know, I'm with you. I got 2 phones. I can barely handle that now. Keeping up with the message. But you're awesome, man. Thanks for all you do.
Is his flowers still there? Jacob put a vase with yellow flowers.
Yeah. There is a vase, and it's got like about 6-7 flowers on there. Yeah. Is that today?
Yeah, he put it there today.
Good. So that vase was here.
I'm sorry, last night.
Last night. Gotcha. Oh, wow.
Somebody took it. All the rest of it.
That's nuts.
All right, man, I'm going to check.
Yeah. Good to see you, Nico, always, man. Thanks for all you do, brother. Good dude right there, man. I love it. Man, there's a couple times I was able to ride with him. And bro, he's so knowledgeable. Just for the things you wouldn't even, I told you guys already, like the subtle things you wouldn't really, I don't know, I would never have thought of. As a retired detective. I think he's done all that stuff. He was teaching me a lot of stuff. And I was like, wow, I never even thought of that. I mean, not even kinda. I was gonna go shake his hand. I just didn't want to break any laws. So
you're about to break them.
You're about to break 56 minutes. Should we talk about titties?
Yeah,
we got some pulls in the driveway. We're on it.
Resisted arrest.
That
He got arrested again. He got handcuffed. He was resisting arrest. He started crying a little bit.
And for those of you guys that are late and haven't seen the arrest, here's the link in the chat. I just dropped it in. Go check it out and give it a like.
Anyway, pointing at me, motherfucker. Why are they using that in court? Because you called on me, or what is it? Did you say I threw a cactus, Baldy? Hope you didn't say I threw a cactus, because Because I never did. Anyway, I'm blessed, guys. It's invigorating, man. It just feels good because I know I was wrong. You don't have to bullshit me. There's times that, you know what? Like I told you guys, I had 12 felonies for sales because I had a lot of different things for sales. But they raided my house, and yeah, it wasn't cool. And they went about a lot of procedures the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I was selling drugs, so I did take a plea.
Okay.
So there's always something kind of part of that. But when it comes to these two misdemeanor charges, come on, man. Come on, really? Come on. Not only are there attorneys that are offering to do something pro bono, dude, it's just frivolous, man. It's frivolous, man. Come on. I watched them impeding the road. Really? Really? Go talk to Sue Ellen and tell her why the rocks were here. Maybe we could have been on the easement, but we didn't want to move the rocks because we thought that might be illegal. So these people need to fucking just really stop listening to Nanos and the Will Pugh and the Catalina Foothills. Fuck you guys. You guys even ever cared about Nancy?
Yes,
Or only
Dina.
worried about your little prestigious fucking neighborhood? Because it's not that prestigious anymore, man. This is a crime scene, and it will always be. People will always come here. You keep removing the fucking roses, and guess what? There's still going to be people bringing it, whether there's a camera here or not. So Nico said him and Jacob brought those flowers right there. They didn't park, though. They said the car was still moving, so he jumped out. They didn't park, though. So anyway, when they didn't take them overnight, maybe Sue Ellen was hungover, didn't want to steal them this morning. Who knows? Orale. Almost an hour? Orale. Nanos, are you off today or what? I'm here. I'm right here, eh? Pull up. Think I'm playing? Pull up. Back to some Zaza.
Well, it was good that he took
I
a
would
bit
love
of
to play some music, but I'm not ready yet. But maybe soon. I'm gonna do the old Zaza. Here. You're gonna go that close? Hi. Hi. I'm harassing them. I'm a waste of my life. The gem lady. Oh, thank you for saying that on camera. If you guys notice, I didn't say anything. She said, you don't learn, do you? No, I don't. Make a call, Karen. Make a call, Karen.
Well, she did.
You just harassed me. Do I need to start filing charges?
Well, I don't think that's the case. I think you're going to jail. You went to jail. Like we were predicted.
We pray for Karen. Heavenly Father, we pray this bitch fucking get some health and some mental health help. And that she, gets off her high horse and realizes that she's not as entitled as she thinks she is. In my Creator's name. Amen. Amen.
Let's go prayer for him. Heavenly Father, can we help this man so he can get some doo-wops in jail and get some bail early, some low-level bail? Heavenly Father, can we get prayer hands for that? Prayer hands for him to
prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat.
We need prayers for him to get out of jail.
Yeah.
We pray that he gets.
I love seeing Karma in 4K.
Heavenly Father, can you make sure that he gets the best doo-wops in jail and the best coffee rolls in jail, the honey buns, gets all the honey buns, not that type of honey buns, but the cake type of honey buns, if you catch my drift. Anyway, maybe Betty will show up and bail him out. Do you think Betty's coming? Think Betty's going to come there, rescue him?
I mean, she's already trying to get him some money, so
So they're all freaking out. All his friends are like, this is unconstitutional. This is like, listen, brother. Yeah, your guy went to a location where he was told to leave, and then he resisted arrest. And he filmed it. So, I mean, and you threw an officer on the floor. You know what I mean? You threw an officer on the floor. You're lucky if you were in New York, your ass would have been tased. You were so lucky you were in fucking New York. You threw one officer on the floor. You said, I didn't throw you. And then you spit on another officer, it sounds like. And you think that you're just not going to get added charges? Are you serious? It's exactly what he wanted. Well, he did want to get arrested. That is true. He did want to get arrested. But I don't think he realizes, like, he doesn't have money for a high-priced attorney. So the only way that he actually gets what he wants in this grand scheme that he's going to sue the city and he's going to get, you know, content galore and all this stuff is that he has money for an attorney. And it's going to be way more expensive than $15,000. Let me tell you that much. Yeah, I mean, if he would have just let them handcuff him and he went there peacefully, yeah, he might be having a case. He could just say, listen, I was civilly here. I was peacefully protesting about this unlawful order, but you resist arrest, and that's not a smart idea. They tell you all the time, never resist arrest. If you feel like you are unjustly arrested for something, guess what you do? You let them arrest you, and then you basically get a lawyer, and you fight it in court. And if it's egregious, then you sue the city. It's very simple. But you're not going to fight the cops and win. It's never going to happen. You're always going to lose, and they're always going to put more charges on you. It's just that simple. He didn't throw any officer. They had both on it. Brother, he threw that officer. I mean, like, do we have to, like, let me see if I can look at it again. Because, like, he threw that officer. Let me see. I got to go to Queen Bee's Shorts to watch it once more. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. All right, let me see. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Yeah, he put his leg right behind that officer's leg and shoved him. That's what happened. If you look at the video, you'll see his leg right behind the officer's leg, and then he moves his torso and shoves him back. So, yeah. He's not, I don't think he's going to get an assault to a police officer, but I think he's getting resisting arrest. I think that charge is coming. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. So, who's Juice? Juice is the other guy that got arrested that had a brain and said to himself, let me not go back to this location because they already fined me, and I'm just going to not get arrested for stupidity. He's the smarter one of the two. He obviously was the one that was probably saying to himself, Jesus Christ, getting arrested for this stupid shit? Hell no. Let me just live stream up a garage and avoid jail time. What happened? Alex, the guy who said the F word about Brian Enton, the tattoo guy, he thought it was a great idea to stand in front of the location again. And then he got arrested by the cops on a live stream. And he shoved one officer on the ground while they were trying to cuff him. And now he's gone. So, I mean, Juice had a brain. Juice said, you know what? I don't need to get arrested. I'll fight this in court. I'll see what I can do in court. Let me just figure that out. That's what I'd probably do. I'd probably, if all these guys actually had a brain, they would all hire an attorney to figure out how they could fucking sue the county or do something where they could stand in front of this location or something legal. You know, if you're going to be like a nuisance and you're making all this money, then you might as well make sure that you get money, like for a lawyer. But instead, you think you're going to peacefully protest and break the law? No, that doesn't work that way. He may have cried. Yeah, he may have cried a little. I heard him a little bit crying, and he sounded pretty bad. I'm surprised. He might need a fucking ambulance because he was heavily breathing. JLR went to another state? Yeah. JLR knew whether the gig was up. He knew when the money was up. He knew to move on to something else. He's not stupid. He knows what he's doing. It's why he makes all that money. There's a reason why JLR has this many subs and these guys, because these guys stay on this one story. He knows he could jump to the next story and jump to the next story and jump to the next story. And that's how you grow your channel. You don't stick to only one story all the time. When you stick to only one story all the time, you only get that audience. And it's good for a little bit, but then you don't get new people. And that's what JLR does. He knows that. He's not stupid. So. It is what it is. My husband called this a race to the bottom. If that wasn't the most,
definitely a race to the bottom for sure.
Anyway, Queen, I got to start getting ready for bed and all that stuff. You know how it is.
Yep, I sure do. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Okay, well, unexpected live show. I have to say, the non-BJ content was very interesting.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we'll find some fun, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of people were kind of bored with the Lego stuff. Some people, but then we just came from just like a little review of an old story of the Lego story to a high octane arrest in progress in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. So I think that was pretty interesting. You got a little bit of both. You got a little education, and you also got to see some guy get arrested for stupidity.
Oh anyway. Yeah, hell yeah! And there's, oh wait, his stream is still going. Beats him.
Oh my God! Is it all black or is it sound?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh my God! Yeah, because he's
still going.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be Dex maxing soon. I'm hearing. I'm sure you'll be Dex maxing very soon. But anyway, I'll see you, Queen. You have a good one. Bye, guys.
All right, we'll see you later. Yeah, this shit's been wild. This shit has been wild. I'll tell you that right now. We were the ones streaming it when it happened, as it happened. That shit was wild. And I can tell you right now, he is not going to learn from it. He is not going to learn shit from it at all. Honestly, I don't think any of them are. I don't agree with them standing outside. I don't agree with them standing out there at all. Sue Ellen admitted she was the shit and rock person. Well, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, great clip catch, huh? We got it on our own live. I clipped my own live. Yeah, it's been crazy. It has been crazy. Crazy work. All right, I think we're going to go over to Twitch and Deck Max for a little bit. So I will catch y'all on the flip side. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. And those of y'all that want to hang out with us in DeckMax for a little bit, we will be over on Twitch. Catch y'all on the flip side. QB out.